do you love Villanova or do you not? Right?
I love Villanova.
But not
I don't know
New
if
York.
I love Villanova
New York
anymore.
can't. New York can't.
saying Philadelphia's not a sports town anymore really hurt me, Rich.
Do you know who's a diehard Eagles fan? Carl Anthony Towns. Diehard Eagles fan.
I know.
The two of you,
I know
Steve in
that.
Atlantic City and Carl Anthony Towns, root for the same football team in the same way. So let me just tell you this, Steve. You know what? You know what outbalances all of this, Steve, is the fact that you try to balance the pH for Ed Pinckney. End of story. Okay. Thank you, Steve, in Atlantic City.
Guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, the first time we've ever had a man who's cleaned Ed Pinckney's pool.
It's true.
Do we have a fantasy team named Pinckney's Pool Cleaner? Is that a fantasy team name?
It's not bad.
I used to clean Ed
Pinckney.
Ed Pinckney's pool. You know what I mean? Where is that? I cleaned out Ronnie Cycley's hot tub.
But that was
all right.
Yes.
Leave that alone. This is a soundbite that will be talked about all tonight. And if there was a first take and a get up and this show tomorrow, this is all we'd be talking about.
So good.
Victor Wembanyama asked about winning this series and what it takes and who believes it. Hit it.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, everybody knows we're going to do it. But I don't know if I agree with you. I feel like we need to isolate that one game and take it one game at a time. I think it'd be a mistake to waste our energy on different, on multiple games. It's one game at a time.
Okay. Now, just again, this is why it's going to be played over and over again, because the setup is he was asked if everybody in the locker room feels that way. But that soundbite's going to make it sound like you believe the Spurs are coming back and you believe the Spurs are coming back. He's talking about speaking it into existence in his own locker room, which is what they have to do.
Yeah.
They have to do.
It's the only way, I mean.
But everybody believes it's going to happen. Okay.
Well, they better believe it.
They've gotten out to great starts in every game. They've had double-digit leads in every game.
In the first quarter of every game.
Yeah.
They have.
They've been awesome.
Right.
You think 7'3" basketball players, they just grow on trees?
Thank you.
Said Michael Rappaport.
I don't know what the hell that was.
Sorry.
That's okay.
I was holding on to it for a while.
You're just remediating this mold of this program right now. It's not moldy at all. Let me tell you this. I'll be a nervous cat tomorrow night again.
Sure.
All right.
You going to have a weird dinner situation like Larry said he might?
I don't know what tomorrow night is going to do. I don't know. Kids are heading off to camp soon, so we're just gonna hunker down and open up a bottle of red and hope the first half goes a little better. Because I don't know if I can take that again. While the world watches the stars at the FIFA World Cup, Hyundai has its eyes on the next generation of talent. Future stars who are already turning heads at age 14. Because next doesn't wait for an invitation, and neither do we. Hyundai has always moved the future within reach. We did it when we made advanced safety standard on every vehicle and engineered EVs with ultra-fast charging capability. And we're still doing it every day. Because the future isn't some far-off concept. It's already here. Next starts now. Hyundai, an official partner of FIFA.
When's the last time payroll was the easy part of your week? With Gusto, it can be. Gusto is the all-in-one platform designed to take the hassle out of managing your team, from payroll and compliance to hiring, onboarding, and more. With Gusto, you can get back 2 full days each month with all the time you have saved. Go to gusto.com today and learn why over 500,000 small businesses choose Gusto. That's Gusto.com. Gusto.com.
This is a Pirate Radio Sports Break. I'm Shirley Rhodes. In minor league action yesterday, Ryan McChrystal hit his second home run for the Chattanooga Lookouts.
Here's the pitch, and he hits a high drive into left field. That's back, and a warning track. It's off the wall. Headed for third on the gallop. Headed home comes Aliendo. ball. He's going to score. It's a home run.
Wasn't exactly conventional, but McChrystal finished 1 for 3 with 2 RBIs. Chattanooga doubles up Rocket City 4-2. Then it was Birmingham taking on Biloxi.
1 ball, no strikes. And Galindez deals from the set. Now Alex swings, laces one in the right field. A base hit. Sprinkle will trot home from third, and it's 1-0 Birmingham.
Alec Makarevich went 2 for 3 with 2 RBIs for the Barons as they shut out Biloxi 8-0. And former South Central standout Trace Baker picked up his second save for Vancouver. He went 1 inning, allowing 1 hit and 3 strikeouts. This has been a Pirate Radio Sports Break. I'm Shirley Rhodes.
Jeff Stein here, back at you from Brown & Wood Buick GMC. And check this out, Pirate fans. We got Envision, Buick, Encore GX, and Vistas and Enclaves, all at 0.9% and up to $2,250 off. For service, we've got buy 3 tires, get 1 for $1, only at Brown & Wood Buick GMC. We have 4 brands, 3 generations, 2 rooftops, and 1 goal to make sure you leave a happy customer. Only at Brown & Wood, home of the lifetime powertrain warranty.
CopyPro, the professional office systems people, have been serving Eastern North Carolina since 1971. From Greenville to Wilmington, businesses trust CopyPro for reliable technology, award-winning service, and top brands like Konica Minolta and Ricoh. Need multi-function printers, document management, or network solutions? CopyPro delivers powerful tools backed by certified technicians and a team dedicated to your success. CopyPro, professional people, professional systems, powerful results. Visit copypro.net or call 756-3175 today.
Looking for Washington's favorite place to eat? The spot locals keep coming back to. Head to Down on Main Street in historic downtown Washington. Now open 7 days a week, Down on Main is serving up all your favorites. From the house salad with grilled chicken, to the half club and chips, to the crowd-pleasing fried shrimp plate. After a long day, unwind with dinner and drinks on the patio. It's the perfect place to relax and catch up with friends. And don't miss Wednesdays, half-price wings from 4 till close. Down on Main Street, right on Main Street in historic downtown Washington.
Looking for a zero-turn mower? Buy what the pros buy, where the pros buy at Ron Ayers Motorsports, your local authorized Hustler dealer. Shop the full lineup of Hustler residential zero-turn mowers, known for their reliability, speed, and heavy-duty build quality. Hustler mowers all feature thick fabricated decks, one-piece steel frames, and Hustler's trademark smooth track steering. Come see us today at Ron Ayers Motorsports, Highway 11, north of the airport in Greenville.
You've had your new computer a few years now, but lately it's been running super slow, acting strange, and you're worried about viruses and losing data.
This is driving me mad.
Let the experts at University PC Care in Greenville and New Bern professionally diagnose your Mac or PC to see what's really going on. They'll determine the root cause and not just symptoms, so you don't waste money fixing the wrong issues. Call 252-558-1280 for in-store or remote service, or make an appointment online at universitypccare.com.
Hello, friends. There are certain places where magic happens in golf. Augusta, St. Andrews, Pinehurst, and the Birdie Bar. Here, every drive feels 30 yards longer, and every friend suddenly becomes a swing coach after 2 or 3 beers. Step inside for world-class golf simulators, great drinks, and the kind of atmosphere that makes even a triple bogey feel memorable. The Birdie Bar in Greenville, where the only bad lie is the one that says, you don't have time for golf.
This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, 1250 and 92.7 FM Greenville, WDLX Washington, 930 and 104.1 FM Washington.
Can you be quiet, please? Thank you.
Welcome to Pirate Radio Live.
This is the Pirate Nation, and we are pirates because all you have to do to get anybody excited here is go, Purple!
You guys are rocking. The city's awesome, and I love you guys.
Sumo Kongbe hit, driven back, ECU standing tall.
The biggest thing about Pirate Nation is we kind of get it for as small a community as we are. We really get everybody involved.
Y'all are intimidating guys. I'm saying y'all are famous. Y'all are celebrity type guys, and that's intimidating.
We never lose a tailgate. That's the one thing. Undefeated.
Go Pirates! Yeah.
Live from the First Flight Credit Union Studios in the heart of the Pirate Nation, here is your host, Clip Brock.
Welcome in to a Hawaiian Shirt Friday edition of Pirate Radio Live. Clip Brock here with you inside the First Flight Credit Union Studios. Welcome in.
to the program, and thanks for tuning in on Pirate Radio 92.7 FM in Greenville, 104.1 in Washington. We're on 1250, 930. We are online, PR927FM.com. You can find us on the Pirate Radio app powered by Carolina Caliber, and we're on YouTube, Pirate Radio TV. You can watch the program, see my loud shirt, see Shirley's loud flamingo shirt, and chime in on the events going on in the world of sports here locally and beyond. What is your take on the Canes? After winning last night, they go out to Vegas for Game 6. They can wrap it up there. If Vegas wins, one more game in Raleigh. Canes one win away from winning the Stanley Cup. We return to basketball coming up on Saturday night as the Knicks and Spurs will go at it, tied at 2 games apiece. What a fun series that has been. We've got World Cup action. USA playing tonight. And we'll see what they do. I don't have high hopes, but I am excited the World Cup is back. I watched at least a little bit of each match yesterday, and we'll be turning Canada on here in a moment. We got college baseball going on in Omaha as West Virginia has a lead on Troy, but Troy has cut into that lead and may have just tied it. I got to see if that was live or a replay. That was live. It is 3-3 on the Buccaneer Music Hall scoreboard, presented by the Buck, as Troy ties it up in the 3rd inning. We got all that going on. We got ECU baseball news to get to. It appears there will be a big former Pirate player flavor on this staff, this ECU baseball staff. We'll talk about that on today's show. And guests to get to. Our buddy Alex Harper, is on his way to see Brantley Cutler and the glow emojis and the cosmic chili peppers. He's going to Durham tonight, but he dropped by earlier. We'll talk to Harp about the Canes and more coming up here in just a moment. Tony Dunn will join us to talk some NFL and some Canes. We got Brian North and Morgan Ahlers, and expecting a pop-in visit from Greg Hudson later on in our program. So a lot to get to on this Friday. Shirley Rhodes is here. We got intern Victor fired up and ready to go for some soccer or football, as he and other folks call it. And we have Jared Watkins, also known as J-Bone, a.k.a. Dug In, a.k.a. Big Time. What's up, Jared?
What's up, Clip? How you doing?
I am great, man. Hope you are.
Oh, doing wonderful. I hate I didn't get the memo about a Hawaiian shirt Friday, but glad to be here.
Let's go ahead and plan on it for next week, so we don't need any memos.
Let's see what next Friday is.
What does it matter what next Friday is?
I might have something where I need to get dressed up and not be able to wear a Hawaiian shirt.
What would an example of that be?
Maybe if I have like a business meeting going on.
Ooh, you a businessman making business plans.
I don't know about that.
So, are you good?
I'm great.
For next week. Hawaiian shirt Friday.
Sensitive.
All right, TB. What are you doing?
You never know how the week's going to go.
You never know how the week's going to go.
Yeah.
If you walk into a business meeting with a Hawaiian shirt on, I'm hiring you. Like if I was the or I'm advertising with your company. Whatever you're trying to accomplish at that meeting, like I'm in.
Yeah, I might do flip-flop shorts, Hawaiian shirt, and a visor.
Yeah. It has always been kind of funny to me. I guess I get it. Maybe it's just because I'm lazy. Maybe this is me being lazy, but like, it's funny if there's like a man in a suit, you got to take what he says serious.
Yeah.
But if a guy's wearing overalls, like, that bumpkin.
Yeah.
Don't listen to what he says.
I don't listen to the man in the suit because it's like, this guy thinks he's better than me just because he's got a tie.
Exactly.
Like the host of Family Feud wears a suit. You're not special.
I disagree with that.
I mean, Steve Harvey is special, but
Ray Combs was special until he took his own life.
Oh, God. I just remember that interview you did with Bailey, and that's how it opened, with him saying that and me dying in the background.
Ray Combs was my favorite Family Feud host. Yeah, that's the guy that killed himself and that kind of thing, right? Damn, Bailey.
And that kind of thing.
Yes, it
What
is.
other kind of thing goes on?
And that kind of deal.
And that kind of thing.
Great start to the program.
Welcome back in, J-Bone. Boy, next week I'm dreading. I got to tell you.
I mean, it's one of the best chaotic, unorganized weeks at Pirate Radio.
Yeah, but Those days where you and Shirley are gone, I mean, that's when I'm going to have to perform.
You're like the man at the county fair with all the one-man band. You'll be playing harmonica, drums.
I thought you were saying I'm the guy that's running the freak show.
Come one, come all. It's West Week.
Westworld.
They'll maybe pop in for 15 minutes.
I'm not counting on him at all.
For the 12th of the show.
Jerry says, R.I.P. Family Feud host Richard Dawson, Ray Combs, and Louis Anderson. Louis Anderson's dead?
I don't know. Oh, yeah. Rest in peace.
So, man, those Family Feud hosts are dropping like flies. Who do we got? We got Harvey left, and we got Jay Peterman.
And the guy from Home Improvement.
Oh.
That sells like Clayton Homes now.
I don't think so, Tim.
Yeah.
Richard Karn?
Yeah, there we go.
I'm pretty sure his name is I don't think so, Tim.
I couldn't get Richard Greer out of my head, but I was like, I don't think he hosted Feud.
You like Karn?
Yeah, he was good.
You like Karn?
No. More of a Maze guy.
How do you like your Karn?
On the cob, grilled.
Yeah. Okay, fair enough.
Put a little olive oil, a little butter, wrap it in tinfoil, grill.
Chicken heads getting slim like olive oil was a line from RZA in a song. Jamie says, hey now.
Hey now.
I'm cool with Gotro and Knight both leaving. Team will be even tighter now with all the former Pirate players taking the reins. Change can be good.
So they were loose last year.
The team was loose, and now they're going to be tighter. And Jamie's fine with that.
As long as the pitchers aren't tight. Need them to be loose. Need them to be warm.
I congratulated Brian Packard last night.
Nice.
And he had a crazy response. I wish I could read it. But I guess he's excited and of how the events turned out. I don't know if you got to get there to the bottom. But maybe
your last text to him was congrats on the new gig.
I know. And then, so that was for him joining ECU.
Gotcha.
That was on July. And then last night I just said, congrats on the newer gig. So that's the only thing I'm going to text him.
Just the F&A, man.
And, hey, how about this? Sounds kind of surprised or like, is this my life?
I'm all in on this after reading that text.
Yeah.
That's who you want coaching the hitters.
I like Pac. And what a hitter he was. 400 guy and was hitting in the minors, but his back, he was at a broken back. Spinal. And just had to give it up, man.
Yeah, I can relate.
Right. Your wiffle ball days are probably over.
And I'll probably move to coaching third. So.
Have you read Coaching Third by Bethany Bratcher? You should.
I will.
Keith LeClaire.
I will now.
Yeah. Skip is here. He says, hello from Puerto Rico, my friends.
What you doing out there, Skip?
We doing Puerto Rico, Skip.
Don't drink the water, Skip.
Pike says he liked the stream, and he is hot in North Myrtle Beach.
That's June.
June swoon.
It's supposed to be like 76 Tuesday.
Jamie said, Gotro, overrated to me, and a former Tulane player. Yuck. Austin Knight, former UCF guy. Yuck. Yucky. I mean, Gotro was like kind of served up as a magician that was going to make us hit 500 as a team. And I don't know, man. What does a hitting coach do?
I mean, like the home runs weren't there, but who would have thought coming in, like you'd get this kind of productivity out of Jeff Sabater?
Sabater. I don't know what these coaches do, man. Like, especially at the major league level, but at the college level, like, guys know how to hit by now. What are they teaching? I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. It's like being like a quarterback coach. It's like, hey, go throw that ball.
What do you do? I'm Peyton Manning's quarterback coach. So what do you tell them? Really,
dude, that's like when Peyton's offensive coordinators would get hired for head coaching jobs. It's like, what does Adam Gase know? What does Mike McCoy know?
Who's the other one? Wasn't the Broncos guy? The dumbest coach of all time?
Adam Gase or Mike McCoy?
Both dumb, but this
Nathaniel
guy was
Hackett.
Aaron
Rodgers.
Yeah.
And Aaron Rodgers said in an interview, like, what do you love? This was before he got hired. It was still in Green Bay. What do you love about your quarterback coach, Nathaniel Hackett? He's like, man, he's really good at cornhole, fun to drink beer with. That's it. I remember I had my radio show on WZMB. It's like, I could be the head coach of the Denver Broncos if that's the case. I'm pretty good at cornhole. I can put down some beers.
Now you can't. You're on crutches.
Well,
you're a liability.
I can get my knee scooter out so that way I can still throw the bags, throw some darts.
Fair enough. But yeah, like teams change their hitting coach. Yeah, when they struggle, I'm talking major leagues, but also I think they just want another voice, a different voice or something.
Yeah.
We need to switch something up. It's like changing for the sake of change sometimes, I feel like.
But there's definitely some coaches out there where it's just like he's a vibes guy. Like with high level titles.
And like people talk about, Ruffin McNeil, like he was not a good in-game coach or whatever. Like, I don't know. That needs to be part of his job and a big part, but like he's also a figurehead. He's also recruiting. He is responsible for keeping the team together and all that stuff. Like you've got a lot of guys that are motivators rather than X's and O's guys.
Yeah, and I mean you see a lot of this, especially in pro sports, on the college level with Dion, where it's just like Steve Nash gets a head coaching job. It's like Steve Nash knows basketball more than anybody, a lot of people, but
he knows how to play basketball.
He's got to fill out his staff with people who are better coaches because he has zero experience. And Dion tried to do that. I mean, I don't really think it's worked.
Yeah. The results haven't quite been there. But
it's not all X's and O's.
In fact, it's way more Jimmys and Joes. You want a good hitting coach? Bring in a bunch of damn good hitters. Yeah. That hitting coach is going to look really good.
Yeah.
He's going to look awesome. On a personal level, I love Jake Agnos and Brian Packer.
Yeah, I was
not love. I don't want to be in some type of man-on-man relationship with them. First of all, I'm too old. Secondly, I prefer females. I guess, firstly, I'm married already.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of reasons I don't want to do that. But from a human being standpoint,
respect.
I think they're good dudes.
Yeah.
They're good at cornhole.
Yeah, they can put down some beers.
I've never had a beer with either one of them, but
I was about to tell you before we came on the air. It's just like
what stopped you?
I asked you to go get me a water first. Okay. And we had to get on the air.
Gotcha.
You got to be pumped about this. Like these are like some of your favorite ECU baseball players
100%.
of all time.
Yep. No doubt.
Thomas Francisco as well.
Franny man
promoted.
Yeah, Jake and Pac, man, 2 all-timers, and glad to have them on the staff. And it also does that make it more difficult for Cliff Godwin to leave? Like if given a good opportunity to say goodbye to Packard? Actually, he'd just take him with him, probably.
Yeah.
But I mean, I think Cliff's here for the long haul anyway, obviously. But now, and these guys have skin in the game, man. Not that Austin Knight and Gotro and Dietrich and Dan Roselle and everybody else did not work their ass off for the team. But like, you think Jake Agnos and Packard and obviously Cliff aren't going to do every single little thing they can to make this work at East Carolina? Like they're going to bust their tails.
No doubt in my mind.
You have zero doubts.
No doubts. That's their mindset.
Jamie said it's platonic with Clip. That's all. That's right.
He's off the market, ladies and gentlemen.
Robert says, and so is Jennings Hall tomorrow.
What's her new last name going to be? Adams?
Matthew. I thought it was Matthews.
I don't remember.
I don't either.
I kind of zoned out of that part of stuff.
I ask a lot of questions and don't listen to the answers. I'm like the guy on Wayne's World, the radio host, that he's just nodding and stuff.
You're a complete tool. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, This guy.
I mean, that's our profession. Like, if I do an interview, I don't really give a damn about what the answer is. It's like, I did a great job asking questions.
Well, yeah, you want the answer to be good because of your question. Yeah. Robert said, small coaching. I was going to say tidbit. Shank is working with Tesh on coaching the D-line. How do you know that, Robert?
Got the sources.
How do you know that, Robert?
Got the sauces.
I need to know how you know what you just said. All right. How long are you hanging out, Jared?
Till 5.
All right. We got to see how we're going to construct this show. The problem is the diva, who probably spent all of his career complaining about divas, Greg Hudson, gives me a...
Be there between 3 and 6.
He's like the damn cable company. Hey, man, I'm hoping by 4:30. Well, hope in one hand and tell me the answer in the other. So HUD will be here at some point. Tell you what, though, we'll take a break, come back. Before we go to break, Victor, Let's bring you in. You can hit the music, Shirley. I'll just go. This is called Quick with Vic, new segment on the show.
Okay.
Victor, how excited are you for USA Uruguay tonight? Paraguay. Who do we play?
Paraguay. Yeah.
Paraguay.
Yeah.
Paraguay.
What is your confidence level that we can get a win?
Say 70%.
Okay. That's fair.
Out of
100.
Okay. I mean, you never know. I hear things like 900%.
I've got Canada and
my other team.
We really turned baseball on.
And B&H. It's on that TV, dude. Can you not see that?
Not really.
Well, that's your problem. Pull it up on your phone. I'm not putting up with that crap. I'll play bits with you, but we're not doing that. It's on that TV right there.
Gotcha.
Let's take a break, come back. More to go. Pirate Radio Live. Harp talking Canes, baby, when we return after this.
What's up, Pirate Nation? This your guy, Rajay Harris, and my spot to fuel up for great food in Greenville is Basil's. Looking for lunch today? Basil's lunch menu features signature pizzas, pastas, sandwiches, and salads starting at just $11. After work, grab a dinner and drink with friends with delicious rotating chefs features and plenty of ice-cold specials at the bar. Eat local, drink local at Basil's, your community restaurant on Fire Tower in Greenville. Basil's, Pirates supporting pirates.
The NU in New Blue stands for Next Up, and with their Next Up mentality, they are staying hungry to go the extra mile just for you, humbly learning through continuous training and a commitment to remain focused on working smart to deliver a new level of service excellence. Next Up means doing the small things right because your home deserves it. Whether it's plumbing, electrical, or HVAC issues, New Blue is next up and ready to help. Visit callnublue.com or call 252-228-5855. New Blue Service Group, redefining service excellence. Go Pirates!
This is Caleb Reynolds, lead minister at Eastern Pines Church, and I'd love to invite you to join us this Sunday at 9 and 10:30 at 3380 Portertown Road in Greenville. At Eastern Pines Church, you'll find real people, uplifting worship, and a place where your family can grow in your faith. Come see what God is doing right here in Greenville. We'd love to welcome you home at Eastern Pines Church. Visit easternpineschurch.com for more information.
Join us for Vacation Bible School June 15th through the 18th. Registration is open now at easternpineschurch.com.
Planning a special event, whether it's a baby shower, bridal luncheon, birthday party, or even a tailgate at Clark LeClaire Stadium, Chicken Salad Chick has you covered. Their fan favorite mini croissant platters is just one of many options to choose from, perfect for any occasion. With a variety of chicken salad flavors, there's something for everyone to enjoy. Let us do the work while you enjoy the event. Delicious, fresh, and served with a smile. Chicken Salad Chick Catering. Make every event memorable. Visit chickensaladchick.com to place your catering order. Just remember, you pick it up and we'll have it ready to go. Chicken Salad Chick, where every event is a little bit tastier.
Are you looking to purchase a new home, or are you considering refinancing your current mortgage? This is Talbot Green at Integrity Home Mortgage. We offer a wide variety of loan programs to help get you pre-approved. Our team of Talbot Green, Braxton Green, and Joanne Weir has over 50 years of experience and is committed to providing you with superior customer service you deserve. To get started, call me, Talbot Green, 714-2076.
Talbot Green, NMLS 120331. For informational purposes only. Integrity Home Mortgage Corporation is an equal housing lender. NMLS 208516.
This is proud ECU alumni David Price of David Price Construction. As a leading general contracting firm, we specialize in commercial construction and renovation. Whether it's updating your office space, renovating your restaurant, or building a new retail store, our team at David Price Construction is ready to assist. We are committed to delivering quality, value, and customer satisfaction across all of our projects. So give us a call at 919-820-3612 or find us online at davidpriceconstruction.com. Go Pirates!
This is Dr. Christopher McDowell from Orthopedics East and Sports Medicine Center. Our practice has been caring for athletes at ECU and the residents of Eastern North Carolina for more than 35 years. Whether it's time for your sports injury or it's time for that joint replacement, Orthopedics East provides the latest in operative and non-operative orthopedic care. We also offer on-site physical therapy and MRI services, as well as walk-in urgent care on the weekends from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. For experience and professional care, call us at 757-BONE or visit us online at orthoeast.com. Go Pirates!
Cuccinella's has been serving up handcrafted pizzas with their family recipe since 1932. If you're in the mood for something different, explore the brand new pastas like the chicken parm, chicken alfredo, or penne marinara. Cuccinella's also has salads, grinders, and house-made Italian ice and Italian ice lemonades. Greenville's hometown pizzeria is Cuccinella's. 2 locations with pickup or delivery, and ready for your order now at Cuccinellas.com. Go Pirates!
This is former ECU baseball player and mayor of Greenville, PJ Connolly, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 1 of Pirate Radio Live. The Pirate Radio app is available now. Powered by Carolina Caliber. Download the app today and have Pirate Radio at your fingertips. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Doug Henry of Greenville has over 300 vehicles to choose from and brand new inventory arriving daily. Doug Henry is easy to find on the corner of Greenville Boulevard and Memorial Drive, and always online at DougHenryGreenville.com. Right on the corner and always right on the price at Doug Henry of Greenville. Now let's head back in to PRL. Here is your host, Clip Brock.
Back with you, Pirate Radio Live. Shirley Rhodes, intern Victor. By the way, Nash, right down the road from us, World Cup watch party. The big one coming up next Friday at 3 o'clock. They'll have giveaways and raffle prizes. Will they be there tonight as well, Victor? So Greenville United has a game tonight, and afterwards go out to JP2 and then head out to Nash for the World Cup watch party and Greenville United soccer. Going to try to get some of the excitement going on with the World Cup and go check those guys out. Professional soccer here in Greenville. All right, we will talk a minimum amount of World Cup and a whole lot of Hurricanes hockey as Alex Harper joined us earlier today inside of Studio C, and here's that. Joining us today on Pirate Radio Live, former ECU long snapper, former Pirate Radio intern, 2-time Pirate Radio 3-point contest champion. He is Alex Harper. What's up, A-Harp?
What's up, boys?
Fired up on a Friday, coming off a Canes victory last night. I don't want to use the word emotional, like sentimental. Something about watching the fans at the end of that game made me feel something in my heart. Alex, and you as a big Caniac. Look, still work to be done. Jared just played the Kobe Bryant clip before we came on the air, but man, what a night last night. And I don't even know, like, we're getting close, dude. We are to the end.
One game away. Like you said, job's not finished, but I wish I could have been there, but I'm not taking out a student loan to go to a hockey game. But that is probably the loudest and most excited that building has been since Game 7 in 06. That was a special thing to see, even if it was through the TV screen. But that place was loud, dude. That final, when Vegas had the goalie pulled and we flipped the puck out with like 30 seconds left, that's probably the loudest pop that I've heard probably since The Undertaker came out at WrestleMania 40. That place was jumping, dude.
There's something cool, too, about closing out a game on a penalty kill where it's just your job to sacrifice your body for the puck and clear it out, and that gets the crowd into it, too. So
6-on-4.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't get better than that. Brandon Bussey was incredible last night. So, and the fans, just to see how the fans like reacted to him and embraced him, and this is a special group, man. This sounds corny to say, but it literally has been a privilege to watch this group play for the entire season.
Throughout today's show, I'm going to bring it up with Jared and some other guests, like maybe some comparisons on NFL teams to the Canes, NFL teams to the Knicks, to the Spurs. As far as the Canes, this is not a flash in the pan. This is 8 years straight in the playoffs after missing it for a decade. They've been building up to this, and they're there every year. I think that makes it the wait worth it more than if you just pop up and win a championship kind of out of nowhere. So, like,
right.
This is the culmination of a lot if they can get it done. But last night, to have that game at home, win that Stanley Cup game, I had those thoughts like, man, they have like put in almost a decade of work to get to this point.
Yeah, a lot of additions. A lot of players have come and gone, and a lot of playoff failures, a lot of disappointments has happened. I mean, a decade straight, like you said, of missing the playoffs and not even really even being close, and acquiring that core group of guys, the Aho, the Sveshnikovs, the Slavins, those guys who've been here for the entirety of Rod Brendamore's tenure. And like I said, a lot of you're right there. Like we felt like we've been right there for, I don't know, 4 or 5, maybe 6 years now. And now to be one game away with 2 shots at it is pretty special.
I had a thought yesterday, and maybe I felt this way before every game, but like I feel kind of vindicated. Like I loved the Canes last night going into the game, like the way they won the previous game. And I was like, I think they're going to show eventually they're the better team. And it looked that way. Not the whole game. Got off kind of a slow start, I guess, but they did look like the better team. And the goals they scored, man, the Aho goal and the play that Martinook made to kind of start that one was awesome. Svech had a couple on a beautiful pass, set him up on one of those. The other, was that a fluky power play goal where he just sent it under the goalie's legs? But either way, like it's just some beautiful goals, some great hockey, and it was awesome to watch. Do you feel like, I mean, they are the better team, or because it's been so close, razor thin the whole series, but
Sure
last
has.
night looked like what I thought it would look like the entire series almost.
I was just about to say, like, as crazy as this sounds, and obviously, like, I'm a Carolina homer, but as crazy as it sounds, I really do feel like every game, I feel like we've been the better team. Like, the 2 games that we've lost, I feel like has been because we've made mistakes and we haven't been at our best, and not necessarily because Vegas has outplayed us. Like, a few years ago, playing Florida in the Eastern Conference Finals, like, we would lose some of those games and I would just feel defeated because, like, that we got nothing for that.
Yeah,
like, I don't
I
see
agree.
a reality where we beat them in any scenario. But even, like, after game 1, I was like, we should have won that game. And going into Vegas down 2-1, like, yeah, I was stressed because a loss, you're pretty much cooked. But I really feel like Carolina is the better team. I feel like they're deeper. And as much attention as guys like Mitch Marner and Jack Eichel get for being like top stars, I don't feel like they're any better playmakers per se than Svechnikov or Aho when they're playing at their capabilities. And then guys like Taylor Hall and Nick Ahlers, I feel like they're at least on par, and they just don't get the attention that the other guys around the league do. So, like you said, last night was, incredible for many reasons, but one of them was I feel like we actually played our game and showed the world that we are, in fact, the better team.
You mentioned Bussy earlier. I mean, Freddie Anderson was the story going into the Stanley Cup final, the amazing playoff run he had been on. And now the script flips, and it's Bussy who looks like he's going to go the rest of the way. They keep referencing the hit that Anderson took on the head in one of those goals that got called off a few games ago. And, maybe hasn't been right since, but nobody has come out and said that's been the issue. But how about the storyline there, Alex, with the undrafted 27-year-old rookie coming in and playing instead of the guy who really helped get you here with the way he was playing?
I mean, it's crazy how things turn out, right? Because you go back to September or October, we're in the preseason, and both Freddie Anderson and Pyotr Kochetkov were injured. So we had to sign a goalie not because we needed some depth. We needed a goalie because we needed somebody in net at all. And so just so happened we needed a goalie, and Florida put Bussy on waivers, and we were one of the last teams on the waiver list. And I don't know if you've heard the story, but he was literally driving to Charlotte. He was on the way because he was assuming that he was going to clear waivers and go to the Charlotte Checkers, which is Florida's minor league team. And they were like 2 hours away. And, he got the call that he was going to Carolina. But it's just one of those things, like, in pro sports, sometimes all you need is an opportunity.
Yeah.
Like, he's 27 years of age. He's too old to win the Calder Cup, or not the Calder Cup. He's too old to win the Rookie of the Year. So he's not considered a rookie, but his first year in the National Hockey League, age 27, and we don't get here. We don't get the number 1 seed in the East. We don't win as many games as we do in the regular season without him. Freddie's been fantastic, but in this series, it feels like Vegas kind of figured him out a little bit. So to go to Bussy when we were down 4-0 and how well he played, I feel like that was best case scenario. Because there's not really any pressure. You're down 4-0, and he's been fantastic in the last 2 games. It kind of feels a little Cam Wardish.
Yeah.
In 06, man. Go to the rookie, the kind of the unproven guy, I guess you could say, and he's making a fantastic story.
And there's no pressure really when you go in down 4-0. Yeah, you don't want to lose 8-9-0 and be embarrassed, but like the fact that the Canes got back in the game and he played so well in it had to give him some confidence too and make him feel like a part of this playoff team, because that's got to be a weird feeling, Alex. You like you said, you help get them there, and then you're not on the ice for any of the success in the postseason. So I think that was huge for him to be in like a high stakes moment there. And they Wade Minter, this is, I'm sure, a hockey term for a billion years, but I don't know if I've heard it until yesterday, puck luck. There was a lot of puck luck going on and bad luck for the Canes in that one. But, yeah, that had to boost his confidence for sure.
Yeah, and a loss, that's about best case scenario, is to play as well as he did, and it was just a freak bounce, that didn't go Carolina's way.
As much as I'd love for them to win it on home ice, go ahead and take care of business in Game 6.
No, I don't.
Good God. Talk about how overtime hockey, watching your team, is not fun. Like in a Game 7 in the Stanley Cup Final is it sounds like an excruciating experience. As fun as it is and exciting, good grief, man, the nerves going in.
No, I'm okay, dude. Everyone is, now that all the attention's on Carolina and the pride of the fan base and the state of North Carolina coming together to cheer on this hockey club. I've had a absolutely miserable time. I don't want a Game 7. I'm ready for this to be over. I'm ready to get a Stanley Cup in Raleigh once again.
Alex Harper joining us. Harp heading to the Triangle. And do you have an extra ticket? Jared wants to go. You'll be checking out the Cosmic Chili Peppers tonight in Durham.
Yeah, I don't even know what this is about, really. I got told a couple days ago, like, hey, like, are you free Friday? Check the Hurricane schedule. They play Thursday, so yeah, I guess. And Chili Peppers glow in the dark baseball.
On the ride up there, go to Pirate Radio TV on YouTube.
Okay.
Check out my interview with Brantley Cutler. He's a local kid that played Division I baseball and now is a member of the Glow Mojis, who will be playing the Chili Peppers tonight. Yeah. And he he talked about his path to how he got there, but this is, I'm like you, Alex, not really familiar with it, kind of a brand of banana ball, but they're like sold out through, you have to get on a ticket lottery. Like this thing's huge. Like this thing is like massive. So
I'm sorry to the diehard Chili Pepper fans. I wasn't aware of how much of a privilege this was.
You might want to try to sell your ticket in the parking lot. So last night, Parker Bird threw out the first pitch in the game and got the first out of the game, Alex, because in this type of ball, the ceremonial first pitch is called the unceremonial first pitch. It counts as part of the game. Parker threw it down the middle. Brantley Cutler hit it to first base, out. So Parker Bird recorded the first out last night.
So do you have to sign a waiver for that or something?
Because you know what? I didn't talk to his lawyers. I don't know.
Because what if you got a old person
hurts his leg?
No, what if you got Betty White, rest in peace. But what if you got hypothetically, what if you got Betty White to throw the first pitch, line drive right up the middle, right into the dome, she's dead. I mean, that's bad PR.
You know what, man? You're a thoughtful, careful, caring person.
I appreciate
for you
that.
to think about that while we're talking about the first pitch.
Absolutely awesome for Parker Bird to get the first out, but yeah, I'm worried about the hypothetical old people that could be throwing out the first pitch at the Cosmic Chili Peppers game.
You are a former Division I athlete, and
technically,
you're a local celebrity. People recognize you.
That's a stretch.
Okay. What if would you want to be a part of something like that?
Absolutely, dude.
You'd be into it?
Yes. Yeah, no, I don't have the motion for them to actually ask me to do it, but
because when I pitched in slow pitch softball and I threw one that was not inside, if it was middle or outside on the outside corner, I would start backing up and cover my face because I knew that ball could go right back to me.
Yeah.
And I was terrified.
But see, I'm a dog. So
That's
I would
the difference.
I would channel my inner Paul Skeens. I would get the chili peppers and help.
Yeah,
I might get offered
dude,
a
what if
contract.
you threw one by the dude? How hype would that be?
My 78 miles an hour fastball. They're not ready for it.
So yeah, that's coming up tonight. Alex, also coming up tonight. USA. Ever heard of it? Love it or leave it. They will be playing tonight in the World Cup. Uruguay is the opponent. What is your excitement level? We like to do different scales here.
Mm-hmm.
So you're number 49 out of 49 Harpers. What's your excitement level? 1 to 49.
Because it's the US of A 40.
All right.
I'm a World Cup enjoyer.
Good.
I hate
I am
soccer.
too. Yeah. Well,
Like I think soccer is so boring, unbelievably boring.
Yeah.
But it's the World Cup and it's USA versus the world. So you got to rock with the US of A.
I'm
even
excited,
though
man.
we're probably not making it out of our pool because we suck
Exactly.
at soccer.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna ride or die for this nation.
Well, good news, since it is USA and everybody gets a trophy, they've expanded how many teams make it to the knockout stage this year from 16 to 32. So if we could win one game or maybe tie a couple, we could probably get to the next stage.
I did check the old sports book a few days ago out of pure curiosity, and I think DraftKings had us at plus 7,000 to win the whole thing.
We're not winning the whole thing. In fact, I'm kind of surprised. I'm as excited as I am because I know that we suck.
Yeah, we're terrible.
I saw.
This is like
we are dogging this team.
is like our 6th favorite sport. Let's be real.
I know. At one time, I would. This is such an insult to soccer players, but like next World Cup, just see what happens if like Justin Jefferson, Jamar Chase, name some basketball players. You want J Bone at the LaMelo doing his tricks out there? Send those guys.
I mean, how many like really good like pro athletes in America like played soccer growing up? Like are probably would make an actual formidable soccer
I think
team.
when they were like 6 to 8 years old, they probably did.
I think some of them played like up through high school.
Maybe. But I look at some of these guys on the other team. I was watching to get myself excited. Yesterday, I watched a compilation of the goals from the last World Cup. And this Mbappe dude from France, like if baseball or football was their main sport over there, he would be their guy. Like they have their best playing soccer.
The best they have to offer is
And
on the
they
soccer field.
whoop our ass. But you know, hey, go USA. Oh, that makes me get into it too because we're the underdog. If this was a basketball tournament, I wouldn't be as excited. Think if this was an American football tournament and we beat every team 73-0.
That'd be absolutely unfair.
Yeah.
I mean, we're playing flag football in the next Olympics. I think that's unfair.
I don't, because it's a little bit different. I mean, you get a fast guy. I mean, I am interested to see like the Uzbekistan quarterback and his throwing motion. And like,
Who do you think is winning silver in flag football?
Canada.
Olympics? Yeah, I guess I do. Okay, who's winning bronze then? Because I think we're the only two countries.
Germany. Why? You know, like there was the World League. Maybe somebody in Europe's over there playing now. Where did Marshawn Lynch? I think he went to Ireland and like went to a high school boys football practice. It's a pretty good video on YouTube.
Like for no reason.
He travels he did some kind of thing where he went like crab fishing, and then he went to where'd he go? He went somewhere. I don't know. He did different stuff, but he went to an Irish football practice.
I'm just picturing a conversation with Marshawn Lynch and like his manager. You're like, yeah, like I'm gonna go to Ireland, crab fish, and then go taught a high school football team.
Yeah, him doing new things.
Insane.
You watched the NBA finals at all? It's been pretty awesome.
I have not.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm trying to convince the missus to let me stay in and watch sports 7 nights out of the week is kind of a tall
And
task.
she's trying to like do stuff.
Yeah, like she's
Lame.
like want to go out to dinner and like have a social life. Like, what are we doing?
God, and you're gonna marry this woman?
Yeah, dude. No,
Gross.
Horrible.
Says J-Bo.
No,
Nah,
she's
she's cool.
great.
She cool.
No, she's chill.
She cool.
She's great.
Last night, my dad once again said that this was kind of funny. he said watching the Knicks game and watching Jerry Seinfeld and Larry David, like, it made him want to go back to ECU basketball games and have that excitement. And he said once he gets there, he might not be that excited, but I think he might be in for tickets again. So
I wish ECU basketball could have that level of excitement.
We're going to have to get back on board with ECU basketball again. This is the year.
Sure.
Okay.
Let's go.
Pirate football line came out for ECU Bama, 26.5. Fair.
I think that's very fair. Actually, I was expecting it to be worse.
Yeah.
Like 30.5. I think we covered it. I think we lose by 27. But
well, that means we don't cover.
You said 27.5? Oh, 26.5? I think we lose by 26.
Yeah. We have been blown out one time in the Blake Harrell era. Am I right? UTSA? That's it, right? Like, we've been competitive in every other game since he's been coach. So, even in losses. So, all right. Hey, Harp, thanks for joining us, buddy.
Thank you, guys.
Enjoy the cosmic chili peppers, man.
I will do my best.
A new experience.
Hopefully.
I wish I hadn't told you this because it sounded like you thought you were going to see like an actual baseball game.
I mean, I knew it was like going to glow in the dark and stuff. But like that's all I knew about it.
It's going to be fun. I think you'll enjoy it.
Yeah.
We'll talk to you next week, man.
Yes, sir.
Alex Harper joining us, Pirate Radio Live on a Friday. We will take a break, come back. One more segment to go here in hour one. Got Tony Dunn, Coach Hud, Brian North, Morgan Ahlers still to come. And we'll keep you up to date on what's going on in sports. Good sports afternoon for having stuff on while at the office. West, by God, Virginia has taken a one-run lead over Troy in Omaha. It is 5-4, and Bosnia and Herzegovina leads Canada 1-0 in World Cup action. They're playing in Toronto with, let's see, about 5 or so minutes to go in the first half. We will take a break, come back. More to go. Pirate Radio Live after this.
Sun's out, guns out in Pirate Nation. It's Lindsey Gray with Carolina Caliber. Things are already heating up with Springfield Armory's hottest deal yet. Buy a model 2020 rifle and get a free XDM Elite 10mm pistol. Celebrate Dad with Savage Arms. Buy any Axis rifle and get $75 back. From home defense and concealed carry to shooting sports gear, plus store-wide markdowns and factory promotions, you can't beat this heat. Shop online or visit Carolina Caliber on Fire Tower Road in Winterville. It's a time-honored tradition.
Great food, great atmosphere, and great service is Ottavola Market Cafe. Ottavola is simply a restaurant that focuses on that, being a great restaurant. There's something for everyone at Ottavola. The menu offers a variety of great choices like pastas, pizzas, sandwiches, soups, salads, and seasonal rotating selections. Lunch or dinner, Ottavola is always the right call. Call ahead and get Ottavola to go, or stop by the bar for a drink with friends. It's simple. Come and eat at Ottavola Market Cafe, Red Banks Road next to Food Lion, and OttavolaMarket.com. Ottavola, Pirates supporting pirates.
Hey Birdlands, Family Sundays are a day full of fun for kids of all ages. Before the game, meet the Orioles mascots, grab autographs, and watch the kids take the field for the national anthem. During the game, kids take over with kid-friendly music and inning breaks, kid guest splashers, and more. After the final out, stay for Kids Run the Bases, presented by Wise Markets, where kids 4 to 12 can run the bases, just like the pros. Bring your whole fam to the yard on Sundays. Visit Orioles.com/Family Sundays.
Michaels & Gateway Cosmetic and Family Dentistry has been Greenville's premier dental practice for over 40 years. I am Dr. Chris Gateway, and our mission at Michaels & Gateway is to provide exceptional dental care with compassion, integrity, and innovation, ensuring every patient leaves with a healthy, confident smile. Doctors Michaels & Gateway are committed to providing an outstanding patient experience with every visit. Not only do we offer all your dental needs under one roof, in most cases, we can take care of those needs on the same day. Bring your smile to us at Michaels & Gateway Cosmetic and Family Dentistry.
Play it again, sport. Buy, sell, trade. Great deals never felt so good. So good, so good, so good. I saved a bunch of cash. Buy, sell, trade. Using my gear like I never knew I could. Play It Again Sports. Buying and selling new and used sporting and fitness equipment for over 27 years right here in Greenville. Located on Greenville Boulevard across from the Nissan dealership.
Overtime Tavern is the place to be for great food, cold drinks, and all your game day action with over 10 TVs. Swing in today and try a mouth-watering burger, glizzies, wings, or check out their daily specials featuring some of the best items on the menu. OT's has a weekly lineup of entertainment starting Tuesday with Singo, Wednesday is sports trivia with Clip Brock, and Thursday's local acoustic acts playing the tunes. OT's is located on Charles Boulevard across from the Sheets and is open daily from 11 a.m. to midnight. There's always time on the clock at Overtime Tavern.
Looking for a zero-turn mower? Buy what the pros buy, where the pros buy at Ron Ayers Motorsports, your local authorized Hustler dealer. Shop the full lineup of Hustler residential zero-turn mowers, known for their reliability, speed, and heavy-duty build quality. Hustler mowers all feature thick fabricated decks, one-piece steel frames, and Hustler's trademark smooth track steering. Come see us today at Ron Ayers Motorsports, Highway 11, north of the airport in Greenville.
Hey Pirate Nation, this is Dixon Williams, and the best place to go for custom t-shirts, apparel, or promotional items is University Sportswear. University Sportswear hit a home run for me when I needed my custom shirts. From start to finish, University Sportswear provided superior customer service and a quality product that cannot be beat. If your business, organization, or event needs t-shirts or promotional help, then you need University Sportswear. Visit universitysportswearenc.com for contact information. Go Pirates.
This is Tyler Sneed, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 1 of Pirate Radio Live. The Pirate Radio app is available now. Powered by Carolina Caliber. Download the app today and have Pirate Radio at your fingertips. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Greenville Utilities Neighbor to Neighbor program provides help for those who need temporary assistance with their utility costs, and you can make a difference. Your tax-deductible donation can be added to your GUC bill each month, or you can make a one-time donation, and GUC will match all donations up to $20,000 each year. Consider helping a neighbor with GUC's Neighbor to Neighbor program. Now let's head back in to PRL. Here is your host, Clip Brock.
Alrighty, wrapping up our number one. Mike Myers is at the game.
Nice.
Haven't seen Mike Myers in a while. Saw Ryan Reynolds earlier. Only Canadian celebrities who have an alliterative name can go. Took me a while.
Yeah.
Got there.
You sounded illiterate trying to say alliterative. You can read.
You seen Disclosure Day?
No, it just came out.
You hadn't seen it? Why haven't you seen it? Play that cut.
No.
Thank you.
No, I'm planning on seeing it this weekend.
Yeah, I like the ads. I hadn't seen a trailer, but I've seen the commercial.
Yeah. I got a gripe with trailers nowadays. They give too much away.
Of course.
Like, I know the movie is about aliens and the disclosure from citizens getting stuff from the government. I don't need to see the alien in the trailer. I want to save that for the movie.
Yeah.
I don't want to see the spacecraft. Like, what's the point of me going to the theater if you're going to show me everything in the trailer?
The joy of seeing that alien in Signs for the first time while watching the movie.
Yeah.
That's a moment. That is, we were all Joaquin Phoenix.
Yeah.
In the movie, freaking out.
Which, by the way, that movie kind of has a plot hole. Like, why would the aliens come to a planet that is 75% water if they can't?
Why did they come here?
Wet? I don't know. I haven't seen the movie in a while.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe every planet's got a little water on it.
Yeah.
Or, again, I don't know why they were here.
Looking for jobs, maybe?
Well. That's pretty good. And they were here illegally.
Mm-hmm.
Did not go through the proper protocols to get here. J-Bone.
Clip Brock.
How's the ankle?
I'm starting to put a lot of weight on it, and it's getting really swollen. Yeah. But, 1% every day.
Is that okay?
Yeah. Physical therapist said swelling will go down a lot after within these first couple weeks of therapy, but once I start walking on it, it's going to balloon back up. And when I keep that boot on for a while, that thing gets big.
So, like at home, are you wearing the boot?
No.
Oh, okay.
Unless I'm like walking to the fridge, I'll put on the boot, obviously. But if I'm just sitting on the couch, I'm taking the boot off because it's not comfortable.
What do you miss? What are you ready to get 100% so you can do again?
Go up steps. Be invited places and not feel like a burden. Like last Saturday, I went to a wedding party, and the biggest problem was when somebody walks up, because I just sat down the whole time because I can't really walk around. When somebody walks up you don't want to talk to, you have to talk to that person. You're stuck. So yeah, walk.
I was wondering why you've been hanging out with me all day. Talking.
Because man, like, I don't know. It was a good time. I've been enjoying myself. I've been enjoyed being waited on.
Yeah,
it's nice.
You got to find the positives in every situation. Canada, their fans are not happy with this first half performance. They are trailing to victors Bosnia and Herzegovina. He got them in our World Cup draw. Is Jared even in that?
Yeah, I'm in it. Let's see. Who do I got? I know I got Panama. No me gusta. Gotta pull it up. I got Colombia.
Oh, I like Colombia.
The Green Cape, Panama, and South Africa.
Where does the Green Cape rank on your superheroes list? Green Cape.
Batman, obviously, number one.
Batman. Who's your favorite Batman portrayal?
I mean, Michael Keaton is my favorite. Like, his Batman's not my favorite, but of the people that played Batman, Michael Keaton is my favorite.
Batman's not my favorite. I'm not asking you your favorite human that played Batman.
I mean, Christian Bale. Yeah. I really like the Robert Pattinson ones. But
all right, so you've named pretty much all of them at this point.
I didn't like
Val
George
Kilmer.
Clooney or Val Kilmer.
Okay. Yeah.
Michael Keaton's are the best movies.
So that was the first one I saw. But no, Christian Bale's are the best movies.
The best directed. I mean, the second Batman Returns, that one's like probably my favorite Batman.
That was my favorite soundtrack.
Yeah.
I think. Which one had the Riddler in it?
That was like Jim Carrey's Riddler. That was like Batman Forever, like the bad one.
That one had a great soundtrack.
Yeah, they got Seal for that one.
Yep. Just from Moreau's Method Man.
Mm-hmm.
Had a song called The Riddler.
Yeah.
Which is a good song.
I mean, the Batman franchise, I'll go 175 bones out of 206.
For the whole franchise?
Yeah.
What's The Dark Knight?
The Dark Knight, 198.
And that's your highest rated Batman movie?
198 and a half for Batman Returns.
So who's the villain in that?
Danny DeVito.
Oh, Michelle Pfeiffer?
Yeah.
Oh,
it's really because of the cast.
I'm with you. I loved that movie.
I mean, you tell me I get Michael Keaton, Danny DeVito, Michelle Pfeiffer. Yeah.
There was no Mekhi Pfeiffer, but who cares? We had Michelle Pfeiffer.
Yeah.
In that damn cat suit. Boy.
Now, I hate the movie, but Arnold as Dr. Freeze.
You know, I don't even know if I'm sure I've seen it, but I don't remember that one at all.
It's not good, but like Arnold's like one-liners made no sense. What killed the dinosaurs? The Ice Age. It's like, I don't think it did. Killed some of them.
Batman Returns. You're right. That was good.
Jack Nicholson's Joker, like, it was good. I wasn't a fan. Took me out of the movie.
At least he didn't say.
Yeah, The Departed is a great movie other than Jack Nicholson's character.
Thank you. Yeah,
like,
that's my take.
Jack Nicholson, one of the greatest actors of all time, of course.
He was a cartoon. That was a try to be very real movie. He was a cartoon character. He might as well have been animated.
He just goes on this rant in the first 30 seconds of The Departed that had nothing to do with the movie.
But there's also the scene with the cocaine, right? And like, they're like, he pours it all over the bed. And it's like a dream sequence type thing. Am I talking about the wrong
Departed?
movie? Yeah.
I don't remember that part. Maybe it was a deleted scene.
You don't remember that part? No, man. Departed. Cocaine. Bed. I'm gonna put those words in. Has YouTube changed for y'all where like it's become way more difficult to find things?
Yes.
Yeah. What is up with that?
Yeah, I don't understand that either. You almost have to close out the app completely just to even to find the search feature.
Yeah. Wow.
All right. I'm pretty sure it's this. Is there?
What is this?
Wait, what was that? I don't know what that is. Never mind. I'll find it.
Okay.
I know what I'm talking about. Let's take a break. We'll come back. Tony Dunn will join us.
Speaking of movies, quick moment of silence before we go to break for the AMC in Wilson. Thank you.
By way of Wilson Mall.
Yeah. Permanently closed. I went to one of the last showings there.
All right. I just found Want Some Coke, Departed scene on YouTube. And I think this is it. So they're in a weird room with a red light. Yeah. And then he I hate this guy in this movie.
I might just hate the movie.
You remember this?
Yeah.
Okay. What is this scene?
I don't know.
What is it? Why is this in this movie? There's a million great actors in it. There's great storylines going. What is this scene? What is the point? Why? We'll be back after these words.
Here at the Holistic Company, we know that life throws you its fair share of curveballs. Like passing that drug test? Congrats. Now you can finally relax, kick back, and light one up. You've earned it. With weekly events like trivia, karaoke, comedy, open mic, movie night, and of course, all your favorites. Flour, merch, carts, edibles, and wellness products. Whatever you need to legally take the edge off, we've got your vibe covered. Order online at theholisticco.com or visit us at 5th and Evans in Greenville or at one of our other 2 locations in Fremont or Smithfield. The Holistic Company.
Summer's here. You're at the beach, halfway up a mountain, finally relaxing, miles from home.
And then your phone buzzes. Not panic, just a quick check-in. Because with SDI, you already know what's going on.
Real-time alerts, 24/7 monitoring, full control of your home or business, right from your smartphone.
So while you're making memories, you're never wondering what's happening back home.
SCI Security, because you don't get security system for the days nothing happens. You get the system for the moment something does.
Travel smart, travel secure, and protect what matters.
Call today and get protected before your next trip.
It's Budweiser's 150th anniversary, and we're celebrating with a Heritage Can series that honors our legacy of being made of America. Collect all 4 designs. For 150 years, this Bud's for you. Enjoy responsibly. Copyright 2026. Anheuser-Busch. Budweiser Lager Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Carolina Eagle Distributing is celebrating 150 years of Budweiser all year long. For 150 years, Budweiser has been the heart of America beer culture, bringing people together across generations. Cheers to 150 years. This Bud's for you from Carolina Eagle, serving the Pirate Nation since 1989.
Pirate Nation, your dream home starts with Unshakable Builders. Now building in Sutherland Estates in Greenville and Dolostone Court in Wilson, with homes available now. And stay tuned, Cross Creek Townhomes in Greenville and Whitaker Glen in Farmville are coming soon. Browse available homes, explore floor plans, and see past projects today at unshakablebuilders.com. Have questions? Use live chat, fill out the contact form, or call the office at 814-9105. Unshakable Builders, build on a solid foundation.
Hey Pirate Nation, Frank Etheridge here with First Flight Credit Union. Does this warm weather find you dreaming about weekends on the water? Make it happen with a boat loan from First Flight Credit Union. Whether you're upgrading your fishing boat, cruising with your family, or chasing sunsets, we offer competitive rates, flexible terms, and fast and local decisions, so you can spend less time waiting and more time boating. Apply today at one of our branches located in Greenville, New Bern, Havelock, Morehead City, and Cary. All local residents are membership eligible. First Flight is insured by the NCUA and an equal housing lender. Go Pirates.
I'm Sam Jones, and for more than 3 generations, my folks have kept the fires burning for Eastern North Carolina Whole Hog Barbecue. At Sam Jones, you'll find our smokehouse pumping out wood-fired meats, cooked fresh every single day. There are no freezers at our place. Everything, and we mean everything, is made fresh daily, including our sides, sweets, and sauces. Stop in and see us, and I bet you'll be able to taste our passion in just one bite. At Sam Jones Barbecue, you'll find plenty of smoke, but no mirrors.
This is Dr. Anthony Skellick from Orthopedics East and Sports Medicine Center. Our practice has been caring for the athletes of ECU and the residents of Eastern North Carolina for more than 35 years. Whether it's treatment for your sports injury or it's time for that joint replacement, Orthopedics East provides the latest in operative and non-operative orthopedic care. We also offer on-site physical therapy and MRI services, as well as walk-in urgent care on the weekends from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Call us at 757-BONE or visit us online at orthoeast.com and go Go Pirates!
Eastern North Carolina's newest concert destination is here. It's Carolina Crossroads Amphitheater, a brand new state-of-the-art outdoor amphitheater with room for 30,000 fans. Reserve your seat or grab a spot on the lawn and enjoy food trucks, vendors, cold beer, and cocktails all night long. It's just a short drive away right off I-95 in Roanoke Rapids.
On June 19th, country hitmaker Cole Swindell brings his chart-topping catalog to the stage. Don't miss a night of high-energy country music at Carolina Crossroads. For tickets, visit carolinacrossroadsamp.com.
This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, 1250 and 92.7 FM Greenville, WDLX Washington, 930 and 104.1 FM Washington. You're listening to Hour 2 of Pirate Radio Live. The Pirate Radio app is available now, powered by Carolina Caliber. Download the app today and have Pirate Radio at your fingertips. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Your dream home starts with an unshakable foundation. At Unshakable Builders, they don't build houses, they build trust. From blueprint to keys, their expert team is with you every step of the way. You dream it, they'll build it. Visit unshakablebuilders.com today to start your journey home the right way. Unshakable Builders, build on a solid foundation. Now let's head back into PRL. Here is your host, Clip Brock.
Back with you, Pirate Radio Live on a Friday. Shirley Rhodes, intern Victor, J-Bone, Jared Watkins. And joining us on the Turner Home Team Live line, Tony Dunn, C3 Panthers podcast on a hot Friday. What's up, Tony?
Hey, what's up, guys?
Tony, let's do your, all right, I know the Stanley Cup playoffs are number one. So let's rank these in order you're interested in. Let's go World Cup, NBA Finals, College World Series. What are you most likely to watch in order of those three?
I'll probably check out NBA Finals, given the way it's going with the Knicks comeback, or at least hold it. Taking a, 3-1 lead now?
2-2. No, 3-1. 3-1.
Yeah, 3-1. And I mean, the Garden, from hearing the sounds of the Garden reacting to the end of that game, I think the NBA Finals would be most interest. That next, or actually maybe even more than that, is just watching these European reactions to America. I don't know if you guys have seen these videos floating around that Europeans come in to see the World Cup and they're like going to Buc-ee's or Waffle House.
Yeah.
Those videos are fun. So no, probably Finals, then World Cup and College Baseball World Series last for me.
I'm glad you talked about the fans, Tony, because and one reason I got into soccer, it was in 2014, and the World Cup was coming around, and NBC had just picked up the rights to the Premier League. And I was like, maybe I'll try to get into this, because every highlight I see, the fans are acting like absolute insane people in the crowd after a goal is scored. I'm like, if they like it that much, there's got to be something to it. But my point is that a good crowd can make a fun, entertaining sports viewing experience. And it's hard not to get caught up in what's happening with New York, especially at home games there at the Garden, and everybody going crazy.
Yeah, seeing Jerry Seinfeld and Larry David together, and it's pretty awesome. Have you seen these videos, by the way, of these Europeans' reactions?
All right, so I've heard people talking about them, and I heard someone talking about it in a negative light, as if it's very performative and fake, which I think everything on the internet's fake. So I haven't actually seen the videos, but I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I mean, this one guy saw the Auburn football stadium,
yeah,
and it was just like, this is the most amazing thing ever. So that's pretty neat.
I will, I'll check out some of those. What would be something in North Carolina people like?
Parker's.
Scott, yeah. Somebody goes to a barbecue restaurant, goes to Sam Jones. Somebody sees Dowdy Ficklin Stadium and passes out.
Yeah. Probably that big flag near Camping World.
That'll get the Europeans talking.
It's still up, right? The commies didn't win.
Oh yeah, it's up, baby. It gets 1 inch bigger every day.
Good.
People don't notice.
1% every day, brother.
And that makes Jared get 1 inch bigger every day when he hears news like that. Tony. So I was thinking about from an NFL equivalent to the teams that are playing right now in the finals, who is the NFL equivalent to the Hurricanes, who have been in the playoffs 8 straight years, knocked on the door, just could not quite win a championship? I've got a good team in mind for that. Who are the Knicks, who pretty proud franchise, hasn't won in a long time, but here they are with a chance to win again? Who are the Spurs, who have won a lot of titles but were terrible and now have come back around and are good again? And Jarrett had a good response for that one earlier. So, Tony, did any come to your mind immediately? If not, I'll give a couple of answers I have.
Maybe Buffalo?
That Buffalo was mine for the Canes, easy. I mean, they're there every year. They've been there. You go ahead and pencil them in the playoffs every year, right? It's just what can they do when they get there. So I thought Buffalo was a good example. I was thinking something different for the Spurs, Jared, but I think you had a really good one.
Yeah, it's the Pats.
The Patriots.
You got a dynasty. You win 6. Spurs won 5.
Then you bottom out.
You know, your greatest ever leaves. You bottom out. Your legendary coach leaves. You get a disciple of his, and you got the next best thing.
How about that? A lot of deals there. I had we had different answers for the Knicks, but I think Chicago Bears is a pretty good one.
That was one. I had like 6. That was one of mine.
Haven't won in a while. Proud franchise. The Bears, when they're in the playoffs, their crowd, is electric because they are so hungry for a championship. Who else did you have?
I'll just throw out Vikings. They've been in it. They've never won it. The Knicks have won it, although it was 53 years ago. I think the Lions, just a lot of despair. Now they feel like they got something. I think the Raiders, legendary franchise, haven't won in a very long time. Their fan base is rowdy, and I feel like would act the same way the Knicks are.
But I'm comparing it to the team's current state.
Yeah, I understand that. But I think an NFL team that would get the kind of equivalent feeling of the Knicks is the Jets. In New York, haven't won in a very long time. Passionate fan base, big market. I think that's really lining up for me. But Bears, I think, is a good choice.
I guess I'm bringing this up to say, hey, come February, could one of these NFL teams be doing what these teams are doing right now?
Yeah.
How surprised would you be to see the Bears or the Bills or who's the other one? Patriots back again?
Wouldn't be shocked.
Yeah. Tony, your thoughts?
This might be a stretch because it's like a year or two out, so it's not current, but it could be current this year. What about the Cincinnati Bengals?
So
for the Knicks,
for the Knicks is that you have they've been a dumpster fire for forever. It feels like, and then you get Joe Burrow. It felt like there was a turnaround. They're peaking. They made it to the Super Bowl. Last year, the real down year, but if they could, with Dexter Lawrence and that defense, maybe they make a push this year, and if they find themselves back in the Super Bowl, that maybe that's the turnaround dumpster fire team that has some sort of legacy. I don't even know.
Well, I don't know a ton about Vegas, but they're more like Vegas to me, where they're just kind of
there.
They've been there before, like the Bengals.
I was trying to think of equivalent for Vegas.
What is their story? How would you describe their franchise and what they are?
Kind of been in it for a while. I was thinking the Texans maybe. Like they've had some down years, but they've been in it quite a bit for a young franchise. Panthers.
Yeah, Panthers maybe. But the Bengals, I don't put them with the Knicks just because I don't feel that passion with Cincinnati. Maybe I'm wrong. I mean, maybe if I guess when they are good, they were good that year.
Terrible owners. That's equivalent.
Yeah, true.
But I don't think. I mean, if we're
legacy team, they're an older team.
Yeah,
I just put it that way.
I just don't feel Bengals Knicks kind of compared because Jalen Brunson, although he's top 5, top 10 player in the league, he's still doubted a lot. I don't really think anybody doubts Joe Burrow, even though he probably should be doubted. I don't know
about Seahawks with Vegas because Vegas has won one, and nobody picked them to win last year.
Yeah,
I don't know. But what does that mean for our team? Who are the Raiders? They're the
I think they're the Knicks.
Yeah. I just hate that they're in Vegas now.
Yeah, I mean that's a shame. I mean, you talk. Oakland makes a Super Bowl.
Oakland Coliseum,
we would
dude.
make these New Yorkers look like model citizens. They're throwing eggs. We're throwing anvils at the opposing quarterback. How about that?
All right. Do we got a penalty kick? Give me a penalty kick here. Do they call it penalty kick?
How come? Like,
we got.
He's fine. Scrape him off the field.
All right, dude. Now, you sure you want to do this? Talk about player injuries after your injury.
When they're faking, yeah.
So you're
look, before I hurt my ankle, every at bat I wasn't like, I wasn't acting like I was dead. Like every play, somebody dies.
That is true with soccer, but then again, they flop every play in the NBA. So
yeah, but at least they got him. This is just like
it's all Bush League.
Bush League, exactly.
Very Bush League. Tony, any Panthers news going on?
Jalen Coker, exclusive rights, whatever. We talked about this. It's got a weird tag. Is that
the Tinder?
When an undrafted free agent makes it a little in the league, they get this option when they hit free agency. The team can keep them for like $1.8 million. So Jalen Coker, though, reaching an extension with the Carolina Panthers. So he's getting guaranteed money of, I think it's like when you add it all up, close to $27 million guaranteed, 35. It's a 3-year extension for $35 million with 41 potential could be made in incentives. I think this is a pretty good deal for everybody involved, particularly Coker, who gets paid and gets some assurance. He's not probably being frustrated. He could go out there and commit to the team as much as he possibly can without fear of, injury, just ruining things. It shows that they like the kid and they think that he could be a number 2 or number 3 receiver on this team, but it's an extension. So they have him for 4 years. So I think that's the benefit for the Carolina Panthers. It gives them some optionality, particularly as they're, dealing with how the future of Xavier Legette. They're going to be evaluating him heavily this year, and you really don't have anybody else at this point that is proven, and this kid is not really that proven. He's just been made some big plays in some in moments that other guys should have been making big plays, and he stood out. So that's probably the gist of the news right there, and to continue talk about Xavier Legette. He knows the pressure's on, and that he has to have a better season this year.
I was going to ask you that, Tony, right when you brought it up. Like the hope is, does this motivate him or make him more hungry? But I don't know, man. I just don't see it clicking for Xavier Legette. Maybe I'm wrong. I love the guy. I love he became a personality last offseason with the Derby and all that stuff. But I don't know, what's his deal, Tony? Just inconsistent, just not. Maybe he ain't got it.
Well, he was just non-existent last year, and it just seemed like the chemistry was off between him and Bryce Young. Every time Bryce would make a good throw, or he would do something, I wouldn't say dumb, but he would drop it, or he would run the wrong route or step out of bounds or something. And then on other times, when he was doing the right thing, Bryce would throw it in the dirt or something. So just it hadn't clicked. But the good news is my co-host for the C3 Panthers podcast was at the Savannah Bananas game when they came to Charlotte, and he's involved with this foundation called the Friends Foundation. And he was in this box, and they happened to be in the box beside Dave Canales. And so through some machinations of knowing people, he got to meet Dave Canales in private. And it was it was friendly. It wasn't like in a media capacity, but they talked about the football team, and he talked very candidly. And that's what my co-host was saying, man, he was just so relaxed about what he was talking about. And he was surprised that one of the first things that he brought up unprompted was that Xavier Legette looked to be the best wide receiver in their OTAs. Now, given the fact that Tedero McMillan was out, but it felt like this, is that if we all this talk was going on, the chatter's there, the team knows it, Xavier Legette knows it, the coach knows it. If it was trending the wrong way, I think the coach would avoid just talking about XL in general, right? And instead of, bringing him up and bringing him to the forefront of the conversation. So, I mean, look, who knows? I mean, it's just that, but this is one of those things, Clip, the good thing is he's only played 2 seasons. And, we know it's the not for long league, but we give up on players so quickly as fans, and organizations do it too. I mean, it's kind of wild that Bryce Young has gotten the time to potentially develop as it is, as going into, the 5th year. Or is that's a big deal, 4 seasons, or this will be his 4th season. It's like the leash for these guys is generally not that long. And I know that the guys that are drafted higher get a longer leash, but I mean, it's been 2 seasons. He had an okay rookie season. He had a very bad, sophomore slump. But the other thing is he was probably overdrafted too. Is that they traded up to get the 5th-year option on him because they thought he was a project player. So they admitted that. So the project continues this year. But I think that after this year, they'll have a better sense that if it's going to be worth any more investment.
Tony Dunn joining us, C3 Panther podcast on the Turner Home Team Lifeline. Sorry, Jarrett saw Henry Ruggs denied parole. You have to wait a little longer to get him back on the team.
Look, I don't want him back on the team, and I thought the fact that he could have got out after 5 years was absurd.
Yeah.
I don't want to say obviously people make mistakes, but
you gotta pay for your mistakes.
Yeah, I mean, he was sentenced to 40 years. I don't think 5 years is kind of just cause.
Yeah. I saw that in the headlines as well. All right. Anything else with Tony before we move on?
No. I think
Seen any good movies lately, Tony?
The Canes. How are we not talking about the Hurricanes?
My bad.
I never heard of that movie.
I forgot we did not bring them up. I told Alex Harper earlier, who's a big Caniac, I don't know. I felt something in my heart at the end of that game, Tony, with the crowd going nuts like that.
I think
one went away.
The second period was the defining factor of this series.
It was so
because
awesome.
They have been outscored 9-1 before last night, and then the Knights that lost them the game. 2 back-to-back penalties, and
and
all of a sudden our power play, Tony,
it was just
messy. Dominant.
It was messy.
I told you once. Was it game 2 that the power play came to life a little bit. Once we got the power play going, or start to get that going, people are in trouble. We got the best penalty kill in the league, as well as now you're starting to get hot. I think the other side, I think Jarrett's right, is the second period has really been it's killed the Hurricanes. I mean, if you go back to the previous game where that hat trick was scored in that period, and I think this is that somehow that the Canes coming back in that last game, I think if they would have just gotten smoked, that would have, it could have just kind of taken the wind out of their sails. Is that even though they didn't win the previous game, they got to go into this game, going back home and saying, look, we can beat this team. We've got fight. The other storyline too is that the Svechnikov-Aho line hadn't done anything in this series, and then they all get involved last night, multiple goals, and really Jordan Staal, man, MVP, most valuable player of this Stanley Cup series, the old man getting it done. And then, this is just fun. First, it was from the first 2 games, you're sitting here going, this is the best Stanley Cup series I can remember. It was, and that's from an outsider. For somebody that isn't a fan of these teams, you cannot look at these games and just be like, this is crazy. This is the most exciting version of hockey that you can imagine. And it's just gotten better and better. And then you get Boosie, right? I mean, that storyline. I mean, it's delivered at every level. From the fans and our fans are insanely great. The turnout is insane. Like you're saying, it's overwhelming. And then on top of that is what about when they go to Vegas and they have that opener, where they come out to a Vegas show?
Yeah.
This thing is at every point, there is nothing. I guess the worst part about it is the guy that was dressed up like a sailor, the commentary in between where we're all just catching our breath.
The Canes are a slight road favorite.
Wow.
Sunday night. So
I think they got momentum, guys.
Yeah.
They got momentum. I think they could win it in 6. And man, and here, if they don't, I mean, you get to say the greatest 2 words in sports, Game 7.
I obviously would love to see it happen in Raleigh, but I am not going to wish that. I want to go ahead and take care of it on the road and not have to worry about that nervousness.
Yeah, I just want the Stanley Cup. Let's get it sooner than later.
Yeah, I mean, we can't afford to go to the Game 7, so I don't really care when they win it.
Tony, appreciate you, man.
All right, thanks, guys.
All right, there is Tony Dunn joining us, C3 Panthers podcast. Check it out on YouTube Tuesday nights.
He said the greatest 2 words in sports, Game 7. I actually think it's Nash and Paul must-see TV. It's Charles Barkley. Shout out. Shout out, Chuck.
All right, so
them called it D's. Did you see that?
Yeah, I did. He said, did you hear him killing San Antonio?
Yeah.
The dumbest display of basketball.
Dude, their confidence in the first half turned to arrogance in the second half.
Oh, you didn't make up that line.
I did. I wrote it down in my notes before, right after I texted you that I would be on the air.
That's gold. Say that again.
Their confidence in the first half turned into arrogance in the second half. And I mean, the 8 straight threes to open up the second half was insane.
Man, love it.
Missed them.
Well, I'll take a break, come back when we return. Let's hear from Brian North when we return.
Okay.
Pirate Radio Live, back after this.
Looking for friendly service and hometown convenience? Make it Country Mart in Pitt County. With 2 great locations already serving our community, Country Mart is your one-stop shop for fresh hot food, cold drinks, snacks, fuel, and everyday essentials, all with the fast, friendly service you can count on. And we're growing. A brand new location is coming soon on Highway 11 right across from Aiken-Crifton High School. From breakfast biscuits to afternoon pick-me-ups and the best fuel prices in town, Country Mart keeps Pitt County moving. Country Mart, local, convenient, and always friendly.
Ready to take the road less traveled? This June, get behind the wheel of one of the select new 2026 Subaru Forester models at Capital Subaru of Greenville. Get there now because they have as low as 1.9% APR available for 36 months with approved credit. That's all happening right now at Capital Subaru of Greenville, off Memorial Drive or online at capitalofgreenville.com. Capital Subaru of Greenville, a proud official partner of the ECU Pirates. Price does not include licensing costs or registration fees. See dealer for details. Offer expires June 30th, 2026.
This July 4th, celebrate America's 250th in the original Washington, where history comes to life. Festivities begin Friday, July 3rd at 4:30 p.m. with the grand opening of the city's brand new History Museum. On Saturday, kick off the day with the Founding Fathers 5K at 8 a.m., explore history exhibits, and enjoy free trolley rides from 10 to 2, and live music from 7 to 9 p.m. Then look to the skies for a spectacular fireworks show at 9:15 p.m. Come walk through 250 years of history, celebration, and community, right here in the original Washington. Learn more at visitwashingtonnc.com.
Looking for Washington's favorite place to eat? The spot locals keep coming back to. Head to Down on Main Street in historic downtown Washington. Now open 7 days a week, Down on Main is serving up all your favorites. From the house salad with grilled chicken, to the half club and chips, to the crowd-pleasing fried shrimp plate. After a long day, unwind with dinner and drinks on the patio. It's the perfect place to relax and catch up with friends. And don't miss Wednesdays, half-price wings from 4 till close. Down on Main Street, right on Main Street in historic downtown Washington.
Need to sell your house fast without fixing or even cleaning it? Call the Turner Home Team.
Hey, this is proud ECU alumni Justin Turner with the Turner Home Team. We buy houses as is in any condition for cash, and we can close in just days. As a real estate investor and licensed agent, my team and I can give you options when you need to sell. Sell fast or sell for top dollar. You choose what's best.
Call Turner Home Team or visit theturnerhometeam.com. They'll make a no obligation cash offer for your home today.
Turner Home Team. Pirates supporting pirates.
Close your eyes and picture this: sizzling fajitas hitting the table, fresh seafood bursting with flavor, and a handcrafted margarita waiting in your hand. That's the experience waiting for you at La Tavara Mexican Kitchen and Seafood on 10th Street in Greenville. From brunch with friends to a quick lunch break, La Tavara brings the taste of the coast and the heart of Mexico together in every bite. So when you're hungry for something fresh and unforgettable, make it La Tavara Mexican Kitchen and Seafood, 10th Street in Greenville, or online at latavara.restaurant.com.
Ahoy, Pirate Nation! Orientation season is here, and there's only one place to gear up before your ECU journey begins: University Book Exchange. At UBE, we want to be the first to welcome you to Pirate Nation. As the largest retailer of ECU merchandise in the world, we've got everything you need to show your pirate pride from day one. From the newest ECU apparel and accessories to school supplies, dorm essentials, and more, you'll find everything you need to start your semester in style. University Book Exchange, where every pirate's journey begins.
Riley's Army is hosting its biggest fundraising event of the year, the Hearts of Gold Gala, Saturday, September 19th from 6 to 10 p.m. at Rock Springs Center. Enjoy an elegant evening supporting local pediatric cancer children and families, featuring live music by Holden Dixon, dinner, a cash bar, entertainment by DJ Dog, a silent auction, guest speakers, and more. Tickets and tables are available now, but they may sell out fast. Visit Riley'sArmy.com to purchase yours today. Sponsorship opportunities are still available. Join Riley's Army and help bring hope to local families.
This is Coach Gary Overton, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 2 of Pirate Radio Live. The Pirate Radio app is available now, powered by Carolina Caliber. Download the app today and have Pirate Radio at your fingertips. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Michaels and Gateway Family and Cosmetic Dentistry has been Greenville's premier dental practice for over 40 years, and their mission is to provide exceptional dental care with compassion, integrity, and innovation, ensuring every patient leaves with a healthy, confident smile. Visit them at 2330 Hemby Lane in Greenville, or give them a call at 752-1600. Now let's head back into PRL. Here is your host, Clip Brown.
All right, let's call it audible. We'll save Brian North for Hour 3 and go Morgan Ahlers. Can we get Morgan queued up on the Turner Home Team live line? We got a home run in Omaha.
Was it Jimmy Janicki?
And we got a tie ball game, 5-5 in the 7th inning. Troy has just tied things up with West Virginia.
By God.
Who's Jimmy Janicki?
I don't know. They just showed a graphic for him. He was up at the plate, and they said top 10 MLB prospect going in this year's draft.
Wow. Oh, my.
And he tattooed that one.
He looks so happy at himself, and he should be.
I mean, he's no Blake Cavilli.
Blow. All right, let's head out to the Turner Home Team live line. Joining us, DJ Captain Morgan Ahlers. Morgan, how you doing, man?
What's going on, Clipper? Good to be back.
We are sweating it out, and 85 days away from kickoff on the David Price Construction countdown to kickoff. And start with a little Pirate football, Morgan. Since I last talked to you, saw one publication, CBS Sports, had ECU at 8-4 in 2026. And as I say every time I bring this up, we'd like to go 12-0, 11-1. That'd be nice. But I feel like just looking at prognostications throughout the years, that's some pretty hefty respect for the Pirates and what Blake Harrell's done, especially with all the unknowns with the new roster and everything going into the season, Morgan. But I thought that was a pretty good number for the Pirates.
Yeah, I looked at it briefly. I saw that you guys had posted that out, and I looked at it, and I think that's a fair assumption. It could be, 9-3. I think that's a very realistic possibility too, depending on how healthy the Pirates stay and how they all gel together as the season goes on. But I think if you finished 8-4, most Pirate fans would probably be pretty happy with that.
No doubt. And saw today some Phil Steele preseason awards were posted. Phil Steele magazine coming out pretty soon, and looking forward to that as we do and getting him on the show. But Brock Spalding, Brandon Best. I'm a Brandon Best fan. He's been a sports trivia a couple times. Good dude. New offensive lineman. Both picked first team all conference, and you had some other guys, Josiah Rice, Kendrick DeJour, Tyler Johnson, Hayes Creel. Ashton Levels Mitchell, and Ryan Rosenborough, who also got some honorable mention looks. So there's a few names, Morgan, heading in to this season. The quarterback is obviously important, but when you look at this ECU football team, Morgan, what I don't know, what are, and we got a ways to go, but some fall camp storylines you'll be following outside of the quarterback, guys you'll be watching.
Outside of the quarterback, I think you're going to see really curious to see how this offensive line gels. I think it has the potential to be very, very good. I really think that. I think they brought in some really interesting pieces to the puzzle. Also, how we're going to, put the guys around Brock Spalding for the Pirates to be successful. There's always that one guy that tends to step up every year and has that, you're like, wow, we weren't expecting this.
Yeah.
Who's that guy going to be this year? That's one of the storylines I think you need to follow. Also going to be the play of the tight ends. I think with this new offensive scheme that Coach has, I think the tight end has a unique role to play. It's not your prototypical, hey, I'm going to go out and block a lot and run 5 yards and try to catch a little 5-yard pass. These guys, if you go back and look at North Texas, have a little bit of a dynamic where they run down the field a little bit more. And, that causes a little bit of mismatches, especially if you've got some really athletic tight ends, and I think we do. So I think that's one of the big stories to follow going into fall camp.
Looking forward to, some of those names we don't expect, and that made me think of my guest on yesterday's show, Morgan, Tyler Snead. And Tyler Snead was not hey, look at this guy during preseason. He might do something during the year. He came in the middle of a game in the middle of the season and started playing and never stopped catching balls. And that is still one of the most remarkable kind of head-scratching ECU stories from over the years covering football. Where the heck did this kid come from? And why was he not on the field earlier? But again, once he got out there, Morgan, he just never stopped performing.
Tyler was one of these guys that had really good hands, but his downfall was he wasn't 6'1", 6'2".
Yeah.
He's like 5 foot 1 inch or something. I mean, Tyler, just kidding, Tyler, if you're listening. But, Tyler, had great hands, could run really good routes, and I think when you go back and look at it, the chemistry that Tyler had with Holton, the chemistry that Tyler had with Blake Prohl, those guys really were dynamic. Not necessarily running routes, but knowing, okay, when something starts to break down, what do we do? You go back and look at some of these great catches, like the catch at Navy. It was a long pass down the field toward the end of the game to put us in position to kick a field goal to win the game. That was sort of a breakdown, and Tyler, I think Holton said he gave him the look that he was going deep and go, and there it was. And those are the kind of things that over the years, the really good Pirate receivers have had that ability and the connection with the quarterback that, okay, things are going to break down. What do we do? What's that scramble drill look like? And Tyler was one of the best ever to play at East Carolina in doing that.
Yeah. And Morgan, I'm not going to give you any shocking news here. Tyler Snead, over 100 yards and a touchdown last week. Justin Hardy, touchdown. And week 1 of the CFL, and Isaiah Winstead touchdown in the UFL. And pretty cool to have all these other opportunities outside of the NFL for these guys. And as you know, I mean, you can make a living and a career in the CFL. I think for Winstead, he's still trying to put stuff on tape to get back in the NFL, and he'll have another opportunity this week in the UFL championship. But that was a hell of a weekend for some old Pirate receivers.
Yeah, it's good to see those guys out there still doing it and having fun and loving the game. And, who knows what the future will bring. Like with Isaiah, he's got the tools, but he's got to be put in that right position to have the opportunity to show what he's got. And it's the NFL, I saw this with Holton especially, you've got to be in that right position. You've got to, and then you've got to, things have to fall your way, especially if you're an undrafted guy. If you're one of those guys and you see the 6th, 7th round guys get picked up and then they're gone within a year. They're on the practice squad for a couple of days and then they're gone, because there's a lot of guys out there that fit that mold, and each team has to know exactly what they want to do. And if they really like you, they'll keep you. If they don't, they're going to move on and bring somebody else in maybe a different position to take your spot on the roster.
Yeah, and I've heard guys talk about it, Holt talk about it. It's also who you know, and hopefully Isaiah is making good connections in the football world where his coach can talk to an NFL coach and say, this is a guy you want. Speaking of coaches, what what a coaching staff he's working with in Louisville. Morgan, with Steve Logan's the offensive coordinator. Jeff Jagosinski is a part of that staff. So we'll go old school ECU in the UFL championship this week.
Yeah, it's kind of cool to watch, and Coach Logan's done a great job with the offense there. It started out kind of slow, but they've really changed it around and gotten a lot of confidence with it. It's going to be a fun game. I understand reading some things online that it's sold out for the championship game, which is good for the UFL.
Good. Yeah.
I still say for the UFL's making money. They're doing well. But for the UFL to really take it to that next level of spring football, hey, everybody's starting to get excited about it. They've got to go private ownership with each team, and they've got to put them in markets where the players are in that market to develop that, chemistry with the fans, the town, that kind of thing. And then they can really be successful.
That's a good point. It is a little awkward that they're all in a hub in Texas, and then every game is a road game, basically. Even if you're the home team, you're traveling to your home destination. That is a little weird, and we'll see if they do change that in the coming years.
That would be like East Carolina, our campus being in Fayetteville, but we play our home games in Greenville.
Yeah, and can you really embrace a team we talked to Rajay a lot. He said the fans in St. Louis are awesome, but that's an example where the NFL was ripped away from them, so they're hungry for football. But you're right, you don't have much of a connection to the team when the guys aren't around there, except for like 4 Saturdays a year, basically.
Yeah, I went when Holt was playing, I think it was his first year in the UFL. I went to the St. Louis game, and there were 40,000 people at the St. Louis game. And they were, it's what are they? I can't even, the Cacaw.
Battlehawks.
Battlehawks. But it was, the Cacaw was the thing. Cacaw! And everybody was, there were people dressed up like hawks. It was really cool. They really embraced it. Imagine what would happen, though, if that team was in St. Louis 10 weeks out of the year. Where they can, work the community and go out and do marketing events.
Rajay's doing local car commercials, on TV.
That kind of thing. People develop that emotional connection with a team, and that's huge. And I think that's the next step for the UFL to really be successful.
I've been texting Holt this week. We saw some damn history the other night, 29-point deficit. They come all the way back and win, and he was elated, obviously. And last time we talked to you, Morgan, you said just because of Holt's interest, you've got at least a little bit of interest on the Knicks, but you've been watching the finals? I
have. It's funny. I think I've watched more NBA basketball in the last couple of weeks than I have in probably 4 or 5 years. But somebody made the comment the other day, the Knicks this year are like an old school basketball team.
Yeah.
They've got the big guy. They've got a couple. Jalen Brunson is, arguably one of the better players, if not, top 3 or 4 players in the game. The way he plays, and then he's fearless. And that was just something else the other night. Down 29, San Antonio couldn't miss a shot. I think at one point they were 11 of 14 from 3-pointers in the first half, something like this. It was crazy. They couldn't miss, and. Lo and behold, they came back to reality, and New York started picking it up and came back to win the game. And the ending of the game was just, crazy. And, with the exception of maybe Taylor Swift at courtside, and some of these other people, it was a great game, great environment.
Oh, come on. She's been a fan for 10 years, Morgan.
I'm sorry. You're in Cleveland 3 weeks ago wearing a Cleveland jersey and jumping up and down like, marketing 101. God bless the Knicks. But I'm sorry. I just not a, pick a team.
Maybe she'll be in Raleigh if the Canes play in Game 7. But
well, she'll probably be like what is it? First, it's not courtside. So what is it? Puck side.
Yeah,
side.
Right there behind Rod Brindamore when all the camera shots.
Yeah, she's going to be on the bench.
Hopefully, there's not a Game 7. I hope the Canes can get this done in Vegas. As cool as it would be to win on your home ice, I don't want to sit through that nervousness for 60 minutes. But, man, what a game last night. What a crowd. And Canes 1 win away from a championship, Morgan.
Yeah, again, I'm not a huge hockey guy, but it's been fun to watch, and I have been watching it and understanding a little bit more about the game because I'm not a hockey guy. I'll be the first one to tell you, but I enjoy watching it. And what's really cool is the way that these teams now have set up watch parties. If you can't get to the game, they got 30,000 people, 25,000 people inside RBC, and they got another 20 outside with the big screens and the environment. So that's a really cool thing that they've done and made it more than just a game. It's an event, which is really neat. Again, look what Raleigh's done. They have embraced the Canes. And then, a lot of North Carolina has embraced that hockey team. Not a hockey state.
Yeah.
But look, now you've got people wearing $300-$400 jerseys, and there's 20,000 of them sitting outside watching a game.
Morgan Ahlers joining us. Turner Home Team Live Line. What you doing this weekend, Morgan?
Off tonight. Jason Brown and Shannon Mills getting married tomorrow. Of course, Jason, the owner of CD's Grill, and Shannon with the bank over there. I think it's First South. I think that's right. I think that's right. Getting married tomorrow, doing their wedding. So congratulations to Jason and Shannon doing their wedding tomorrow, and looking forward to it. Hopefully, the weather's not quite as hot as it is today, because it's smoking hot outside.
It is brutal. Morgan, thanks for joining us, man. We'll talk to you next week.
Thanks a lot. Have a great weekend, and go Knicks, go Canes.
There is Morgan Ahlers, DJ Captain Morgan, joining us on the Turner Home Team Live Line. Update from Toronto. Canada has just scored. They tie it up with Bosnia and Herzegovina. And we are tied as well in Omaha, as West, by God, Virginia, and Troy knotted up at 5 in the top of the 8th, and the Trojans have a runner on second. Got Carolina and Ole Miss coming up later on tonight in Omaha. Let's take a break. We'll come back, one more segment with J-Bone, and look who is here.
Back from the dead.
Former ECU defensive coordinator, former two-way star.
Gets better every time he introduces me.
Former.
Keep going.
Former Harley rider.
Yeah, that's a bummer.
Yeah. He's Greg Hudson. Hey, Coach Hud.
Good to see you.
Great to see you. We will talk to Hud and have more Pirate Radio Live after these words.
What's up, Pirate Nation? This your guy, Rajay Harris, and my spot to fuel up for great food in Greenville is Basil's. Looking for lunch today? Basil's lunch menu features signature pizzas, pastas, sandwiches, and salads starting at just $11. After work, grab a dinner and drink with friends with delicious rotating chefs features and plenty of ice-cold specials at the bar. Eat local, drink local at Basil's, your community restaurant on Flower Tower in Greenville. Basil's, pirates supporting pirates.
Spring is a great time to plant flowers, trees, and bushes. When planning your landscape, please keep in mind that you should never plant anything within 3 feet of a gas, electric, or water meter. The same thing applies if you have an electric transformer in your yard, except keep plants 8 feet clear of the front in case crews need access during a storm or an outage. Always remember to call 811 at least 3 business days before you dig to avoid underground lines. This important safety message is from your neighbors at Greenville Utilities.
College is hectic, but where you live shouldn't be. At Pirates Cove, you get your own quiet space and private bathroom. With 2 pools, a fitness center, EV chargers, the only student property with a new soccer mini pitch field, a business room for focus, and a quick ride to campus. No dorms, no drama, just the lifestyle you're looking for. Pirates Cove isn't just where you stay, it's where you live.
The Buccaneer Music Hall is your beacon of music in the land of the Pirates in ENC. Open at noon 7 days a week with live music. Come enjoy sports trivia with me, Clip Rock, every Monday. Tuesday and Wednesday, it's live local acoustic night, along with line dancing from 7 to 9 on Wednesday. Thursday, there's a brand new lineup with Singo starting at 8, followed by karaoke with DJ Dog. Ladies and free both Friday and Saturday nights with the best local bands in the area. Finish the weekend with free games and DJ Kids Scene.
Y'all come get bucked up.
Play ball! Greenville, it's time to play ball. The Greenville Yard Gnomes are back, and tickets are on sale now. Bring the whole family out for big hits, wild promotions, and non-stop fun all night long. From fireworks to theme nights, every game is an experience you don't want to miss. Cold drinks, great food, and the best atmosphere in town. Don't wait till it's sold out. Grab your seats now. Get your tickets today at yardgnomesbaseball.com or at the box office.
Looking for the perfect bottle of wine or something a little more unique?
Discover Simply Divine Oil and Wine in Arlington Village. With a huge selection of hand-picked wines and gourmet olive oils, there's something for every taste. Not sure what to choose? Kimberly and her expert team are always ready to guide you, answer your questions, and help you find your new favorite. Join the fun with wine tastings twice a month or test your knowledge at trivia every Thursday. Follow Simply Divine Oil and Wine on Facebook and Instagram to stay in the know. Simply Divine Oil and Wine. Elevate your pour.
East Coast Grading and Utilities is your source for clearing, hauling dirt, and concrete work. East Coast Grading and Utilities handles all sewer and water issues as well.
I'm David Vaughn. Whether putting in a new subdivision or helping you with any and all of your drainage problems, I can get the job done. Call me at 531-7494.
No job is too big or too small. East Coast Grading and Utilities. Friends helping friends. 531-7494 for East Coast Grading and Utilities.
If you're hungry for a great steak with honest-to-goodness flavor, head over to Larry's Steakhouse, open Monday through Saturday at 11 a.m. Serving up hand-cut, aged ribeyes, tender grilled salmon, bold grilled shrimp, and juicy grilled pork chops, all right off the flame. Pile your plate high with a 25-item salad bar. Try one of our hearty daily lunch specials. Larry's Steakhouse. Good food, good folks, and a good time. Located at 2800 East 10th Street across from the old Highway Patrol Station. Call 751-6510 for takeout and reservations. Larry's Steakhouse.
Hi, this is Brian Meador from East Carolina Athletics. You're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 2 of Pirate Radio Live. The Pirate Radio app is available now. Powered by Carolina Caliber. Download the app today and have Pirate Radio at your fingertips. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. East Carolina Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram is a family-run dealership that creates a family-like atmosphere for their customers. And they have one of the biggest used car inventories in Eastern North Carolina. You can shop online today at EastCarolinaChryslerDodge.com. East Carolina Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram on the corner of Greenville Boulevard and Memorial Drive. Now let's head back in to PRL. Here's Clip.
Back with you, Pirate Radio Live. Hopefully he got them all out. Greg Hudson here.
Oh.
J-Bone, Jared Watkins, Shirley Rhodes, intern Victor. Have you met Victor, the Nigerian?
Can we say that?
Yeah, that's his name.
Hello, Victor.
Did you ever have any...
The hat gave it away. The cap gave it away.
Did you ever have any recruiting trips to Africa, Coach, for football players?
No, but after we had, what's his name? The big dude that we found in the student center. Big Luke.
At ECU?
Yeah, remember?
Yeah, and I can't think of his name.
He was a free agent for Cleveland.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Danzo.
Yes. Okay. Yeah.
After we got Luke Danzo, I was like, we need to get over there.
Yeah. There's recruiting going on all over the world.
I was looking for defensive linemen that could move like Akeem Olajuwon.
Got the sweet feet.
That's what we want.
Yeah.
Were you a soccer goalie at any time during your life?
Have I told you about ECU basketball getting the Klitschko guy in?
Like recently?
Like this, yeah, it's going to be on this year's team. So do you remember Vitaly and...
Yeah.
He is the son of one of the Klitschko brothers.
No.
And he's 7'2".
He's here?
Yeah.
What'd that run him?
I don't know. And I actually...
so wait a second. We got a 7-footer.
Yeah.
7'2".
And I saw him on highlights before. He's beefed up now, but I saw him a couple years ago, and I was like...
Do they need him to beef up more?
Is he a stiff? He's
Did they
got
drug test in the NIL era. I figured every other rule's out.
Did y'all drug test?
Yeah.
How many did you take for your guys?
I don't know. They do it. We're not allowed. We're not even allowed to know the results.
I know what you're allowed to do, Coach Hood. I'm asking what you did do.
I'm just a fan of that new sporting event. Where you're allowed to.
Oh yeah,
the Roid Olympics.
Yeah.
They got to
enhance the games. I think.
The enhanced games.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, let's go.
Yeah. Why not?
I'm on board with that too.
That would be awesome.
If guys want to sacrifice their own bodies for it, like who's to say? Hey, their body, their choice. I say.
The MLB was at its height.
Yeah, that's true. No, but this Klitschko guy, I don't know if he's got the boxing genes, but he had feet. He did not look like one of those awkward 7-footers.
Where was he? Where'd they get him from?
He's from the Ukraine.
So he's a young guy?
Yeah, he's a
college age.
I think he's coming in as a freshman.
Oh, really?
Let me look at the roster.
I thought he came from another program.
But he's been playing. Oh no, they brought him over from the Ukraine. His dad, one of the Klitschkos, is the mayor of Kiev.
Gesundheit?
Yeah. Bless you.
It's Kiev.
Kiev.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
And
7-2.
I got really excited last week. All right, let me look up his profile here. Jay Shane's back. That's the best news. Klitschko. Maxim Klitschko. Sorry, 7'3". He grew an inch in the last month. He's still growing, folks.
227.
Good God.
Soaking wet.
He looks bigger, a little bit bigger. He has gotten a little more muscle on him. Son of boxing legend Vitaly Klitschko.
What?
Yeah, so that's exciting, man. Maxim Klitschko.
We've hit some big men recently. CJ was kind of undersized for a center. But Gio last year,
CJ Walker?
He was like 6'10".
He was like 6'8".
So is his dad going to put on like a boxing clinic and stuff like that?
Maybe so. Speaking of dads, I got pumped up last week, Coach Hud, because I had Kim McNeil on, women's basketball coach. Ariana Smoot is coming to Greenville. Her dad is Fred Smoot.
No, what's going on?
I don't know, but that got me really pumped. To get his loud mouth and Minji's hollering at refs. But no, that's pretty cool. I like the legacy acts, Coach. That gets me excited.
Yeah, there's a few. Freeman's got a few. The Domers got.
Well, they got the car at quarterback with the name, right?
They got. Yeah, well, that's.
But that's a Michigan.
Let's see who's Fitzgerald, right?
Larry's
kid.
Okay.
And Bettis's kid.
Really?
Yeah.
A little bus.
And then there's a tight end there, and his dad, Jim Flanagan, he was a defensive lineman. He played for the Packers. He was a murderer.
Legacy acts, good stuff. Hud asked a question off the air. The only thing we could repeat from what he said off the air. What is the Spurs morale at this moment?
Morale's low.
So, Jared, did you see the graphic? Or, I mean, you watched the games. They're the only team to have they've had a double-digit lead.
And been leading in the last 2 minutes.
And led in the last 2 minutes of every game, and they're down 3-1.
Somebody's getting fired. The defensive specialist.
As I said, I like that we have guys with inexperience in these big moments because it shows. Like guys are kind of floundering at the end of games. We're so used to greatness at the end of games. I think it's fun to see these guys throwing the ball throwing it off the back of a teammate, and fumbling out of bounds, all kinds.
But
of
it's
stuff.
crazy. Like the old guy on the team, De'Aaron Fox. You're better off with 20-year-old Dylan Harper playing point guard.
Yeah, maybe they do that moving forward.
And I mean, look, they've played great enough to where it's like they belong. They'll win a championship. It's just like you said, the age is showing they won't win it this year.
Well, IU won in football, and they were the oldest team in football.
It's still crazy to see that because I had a question at Sports Trivia, like the most losing records since 2000.
They're the national champions.
Indiana is tied with
Northwestern,
Rutgers,
Vandy.
and Vandy. Northwestern was up there too, but Fitzgerald had some good teams.
Yeah,
all forgiven.
But Indiana, all-time losers, national champs.
Where did Pat Fitzgerald end up? Somebody hired him.
Michigan State.
Yep.
See what he can do there.
They just had somebody dump like $200 million.
Wait, didn't they hire like the Oregon State coach?
Yeah, and they fired him
after what, a year or two?
Yeah,
Man.
I think 2 years.
They were not very good.
They got out of there quick.
But what was it? Virginia Tech got $75 million from one family.
Yeah.
Tennessee got like 130.
That's on top of the 200 and change that the school had allocated for athletics. They had to. I mean, do you know when we were playing Virginia Tech, and even after that, 2 coaches ago, they were in camp in non-air conditioned dorms.
Talking about the Hokies?
Yeah.
Man.
Talk about morale.
Yeah, they did kind of feel old school, even in their style of play in those Beamer days.
That's dumb school.
Yeah, right. True.
It's only old because it wasn't in the building, maybe, but
yeah.
I I mean, I had a dorm that wasn't air conditioned, but we didn't use it during camp. You know, when you were dehydrating yourself back when nutrition was suppressed.
Well, I'll talk about the Sorsby stuff with you at 5 o'clock.
Anything.
What do you mean?
Talk about anything.
Oh, talk about anything. Anything?
Yeah.
I'm still waiting for you to tell me a coach you don't like.
I don't have one. No.
There's a clip of you calling Todd Fitch a jackass. Who else is a jackass in the coaching world? Now, obviously, your buddies.
I didn't call Todd Fitch that. Is it on the clip?
Oh, I like this. Yeah.
Like you can see me doing it?
Find that shit. Oh, so now you're saying we doctored
it's AI. We pay for AI.
Shirley,
how pissed are you at Todd Fitch that he took, 12 weeks to score 53 points? He's a jackass.
Oh, yeah.
Now, we don't have you on camera, but we do have the audio. Would that hold up in a court of law?
No. Because I'll deny it.
HUD argues every day.
That wasn't me.
I didn't say that. You got that? You got it on camera? Like it keeps getting further, the goalpost.
I was just with Curtis Fitch,
who is the
assistant quarterback coach for the Bearcats.
And he's the son of
Todd Fitch.
There we go. We'll talk about some of your travels, who you connected with.
Let's do it.
And all the great NCAA court stuff going on as well. J-Bone, have a good weekend.
Yep, you too. See you Monday.
Go watch sports and Disclosure Day.
Yeah.
And we'll discuss it on Monday.
Try to get out there.
Do you need help getting out?
No, I got
You got a cart?
I got my crutches.
Like a red flag or an orange flag?
No, I'm off my scooter. I got to start putting weight on
So
it.
you were doing Everclear and...
tequila, moonshine, some beers.
Together?
I mean, not mixed together, but within the same 3 hours.
Well, it was mixed in your stomach.
Yeah. And then the fentanyl the hospital gave me.
Jesus.
They told me they're going to give me fentanyl. I snapped my head around. He's like, hey, I've been drinking, man. They're like, you're fine.
You're here in the hospital. When you stop breathing, we'll take care of it. So you had, within an hour period...
3 hours.
No, but from the time you got hurt, you were loaded with booze. And then how long after that were they dropping fentanyl in?
They did it in the ambulance, so like 10 minutes.
Would you call it one of the best nights of your life?
Did you inform them that you were like at a 0.38 on the breathalyzer?
They knew they had been there before for other people.
What, that same place?
What is this, the dumbass league of wiffle ball? God. What do you got? First of all, who was the groundskeeper? Did you guys like...
It was just in a field at a lake.
Well, that's...
Oh, you're talking about Chappelle lines off the air earlier? You remember the World Series of Dice? So they got those guys to call the game. We're at the dumbass wiffle ball league. Welcome back.
Seriously, did you like walk the course just to see the field? Like maybe there might be a pothole.
Shirley, go to break when HUD's done.
I mean, what the hell?
Yeah, I wasn't really thinking.
You were hammered. That's why.
Yeah.
Oh, it feels level the way I'm walking. Yeah, with a boot. How long? Is it broke? Like you?
Oh yeah, I had surgery like 3 days after.
Guys,
you still on fentanyl?
No.
We're going to take this off the air. All right, back after this.
Overtime Tavern is the place to be for great food, cold drinks, and all your game day action with over 10 TVs. Swing in today and try a mouth-watering burger, glizzies, wings, or check out their daily specials featuring some of the best items on the menu. OT's has a weekly lineup of entertainment starting Tuesday with Singo, Wednesday is sports trivia with Clip Brock, and Thursday's local acoustic acts playing the tunes. OT's is located on Charles Boulevard across from the Sheets and is open daily from 11 a.m. to midnight. There's always time on the clock at Overtime Tavern.
It's the final days of the massive store closing liquidation at Bostic Sugg Furniture. Now all remaining inventory must be evacuated, liquidated, and eliminated for pennies on the dollar. Every living room and every dining room, every bedroom and every mattress must go off the floor and out the door. Our floor must be broom swept clean. Final days means nothing stays. Don't wait. It's the final days of the massive store closing liquidation at Bostic Sugg Furniture. 2115 East Fire Tower Road in Greenville. See store for details.
The new Papa John's oven toasted sandwiches are here. Try the Philly cheesesteak, chicken bacon ranch, and steak and mushroom starting at just $7.99. Chef-crafted oven toasted sandwiches filled with fresh toppings, melty sharp cheese, and savory sauces on ciabatta bread, brushed with special garlic sauce, and toasted. Available for pickup or delivery. Place your order online at papajohns.com and sign up for Papa Rewards and start earning points for your favorite menu items. Papa John's. Better ingredients, better pizza. Go Pirates!
Pirate Nation, your dream home starts with Unshakable Builders. Now building in Sutherland Estates in Greenville and Dolostone Court in Wilson with homes available now. And stay tuned, Cross Creek Townhomes in Greenville and Whitaker Glen and Farmville are coming soon. Browse available homes, explore floor plans, and see past projects today at unshakablebuilders.com. Have questions? Use live chat, fill out the contact form, or call the office at 814-9105. Unshakable Builders, build on a solid foundation.
This is Dr. Dixon from Orthopedics East and Sports Medicine Center. Our practice has been caring for the athletes at ECU and the residents of Eastern North Carolina for more than 35 years. Whether it's treatment for your sports injury or it's time for that joint replacement, Orthopedics East provides the latest in operative and non-operative orthopedic care. We also offer on-site physical therapy and MRI services, as well as walk-in urgent care on the weekends from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. For experienced and professional care, call us at 757-BONE or visit us online at orthoeast.com. Go Pirates!
Here at the Holistic Company, we know that life throws you its fair share of curveballs. Like passing that drug test? Congrats. Now you can finally relax, kick back, and well, light one up. You've earned it. With weekly events like trivia, karaoke, comedy, open mic, movie night, and of course, all your favorites: flour, merch, carts, edibles, and wellness products. Whatever you need to legally take the edge off, we've got your vibe covered. Order online at theholisticco.com or visit us at 5th and Evans in Greenville or at one of our other 2 locations in Fremont or Smithfield. The Holistic Company.
This July 4th, celebrate America's 250th in the original Washington, where history comes to life. Festivities begin Friday, July 3rd at 4:30 p.m. with the grand opening of the city's brand new History Museum. On Saturday, kick off the day with the Founding Fathers 5K at 8 a.m., explore history exhibits, and enjoy free trolley rides from 10 to 2, and live music from 7 to 9 p.m. Then look to the skies for a spectacular fireworks show at 9:15 p.m. Come walk through 250 years of history, celebration, and community, right here in the original Washington. Learn more at visitwashingtonnc.com.
It's bow time. Sometimes the craving for Bojangles Supremes is so strong you just gotta have them, even when your gas tank is on empty and Bojangles is still 10 miles away. Nothing beats the flavor of Bojangles' juicy golden Supremes, especially when they're part of a perfect combo with 4 boldly seasoned chicken Supremes, a made-from-scratch biscuit, fixin', and some legendary iced tea. The only thing that can satisfy your hunger is that delicious southern flavor. So when the craving is supreme, order ahead on our app and put the pedal to the metal. It's bow time.
This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, W224EI Greenville, WDLX Washington, and W281CH Washington. You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour is brought to you by Carolina Eagle Distributing, celebrating 150 years of Budweiser all year long. This Bud's for you from Carolina Eagle, serving the Pirate Nation since 1989. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Looking for the perfect place to swing, sip, and score in Greenville? Check out the Birdie Bar on Dickinson Avenue. Whether you're dialing in your golf game on their state-of-the-art simulators or kicking back with friends and cocktails, Birdie Bar brings the perfect mix of competition and nightlife. No dress code, no pressure, just great vibes, cold drinks, and year-round golf fun. Book your bay today at thebirdiebarnc.com. And don't leave your safety to chance with national companies or do-it-yourself systems. SCI Technologies has recently merged with High-Tech Communications to become North Carolina's premier security, audio, and fire alarm provider. They have the most cost-effective solutions for your home or business's security and life safety needs. Call SCI Technologies today at 321-7006. Now let's head back into PRL. Here is your host, Clip Rock.
We're back. Are you glad you stayed, Jared?
Yeah.
All right. Greg Hudson got the entire story on how Jared broke
this is the first person I've told the story to with that it's not just pity and sympathy. He's just like, you're a dumbass.
Yeah. He's giving it to you pretty straight, I would say.
I appreciate it. It's a change of pace.
It was in a field.
I didn't know
Where else are you going to play wiffle ball?
On a field that, has level ground. But you were on level ground. You played with foolish bases.
Yeah.
I didn't know about the life jacket bases. That's a new wrinkle to the story. Yeah.
Keep asking. There's more to it.
Yeah. You're a great interviewer,
There's
Hud.
a whole nother chapter to this.
We need a show with Hud where he just berates the guest and calls them dumbasses.
So if you're at home here in town and I want to go to the grocery and shopping, can I use your tag?
Oh, I don't live in Greenville, but yeah.
Now here's a good question, Ud. After he is fully healed, you can use the tag until when?
End of October.
Yeah.
Oh, he'll be limping.
I will be limping.
Yeah.
I don't think I'll ever.
He's
going to
ask for an extension.
How do you feel if he uses the tag when he's healthy? From a morality standpoint, are you okay with it?
No, I would kick him in his other ankle. I'd try to break that one. That's bad. That's like bad karma.
Yeah, I'm not going to.
That will come back and get you.
That's true.
Or if you were doing that before,
no,
you end up breaking an ankle. So there's some bad karma going on.
I think it was just my health insurance ran out like 3 days before. I think it was just.
Really?
Are you serious?
Yeah. No, wait. But you get a 30-day window, I think, with a catastrophic injury.
Okay.
You can apply. They just don't pay it.
Yeah. I haven't paid the bills yet.
Don't pay it.
That's a good note.
That's great advice.
I've been depressed for a month and a half.
Don't pay it.
They'll take care of you. From a advice standpoint.
I'm not going to support it.
No. Advice standpoint. All right. Can we move on, or you got more questions?
Something will come up.
How many times from the karma thing you was talking about did you say, "I hope Max Crosby breaks so and so's ankle"? Have those words ever come out of your mouth? As being a Raiders fan,
I mean, knock him out of the game.
Right.
So I had Chiefs under wins and to miss the playoffs last year, and I was like hoping for a Mahomes torn ACL because that's the only way to win the bet. And then he tore his ACL. I won the bet, so this is probably karma for that.
There you go. You sold your ankle for a Mahomes injury and a Chiefs bet.
And was
it worth it?
Did you win the money?
Yeah.
Will it cover your expenses?
No. I didn't bet that much. It was like minus 110. I would have had to put up a lot.
Yeah.
I have no idea how that.
I was wishing the Broncos wouldn't win the AFC Championship. Bo Nix breaks his ankle. He doesn't play.
I asked some players this week, because gambling is now, DraftKings is available in every state now. It's legal to gamble. Back when you coached, it was legal in Las Vegas, and that's about it, right? New Jersey or whatever.
Yeah, that was it.
But like, did you knew the lines of the games, right?
Not
you were
really.
aware of that?
Not until I got into coaching did I pay attention to it.
So not as a player, but as a coach.
No idea. I mean, the only way to do it is if you had a newspaper.
Right.
Back then.
Or if the local bookie attended practice and was like, "Hey guys, we need you. Need some points this week."
There was this dude in the facility that he was sort of known as the bookie. But he was always the guy taking bets with people in the building.
Right. Okay.
I heard about that way at the end of my time there. And I was like, I wonder why he always walked around with a little note thing. He was
Oh, yeah.
I was like, he was loading the garbage. Why is he doing that? Okay, I put 2 bags in the garbage today.
Gambling in the news, obviously, with Brendan Sorsby. This is the first time I saw this. So, Oklahoma.
Who kicked him to the curb so far today? I know they had a couple Big Ten teams.
The Oklahoma Attorney General calls on Big 12 to suspend Texas Tech quarterback Sorsby. Now Oklahoma's back in the Big 12 business?
Yeah, they're beating the dead now.
Yeah. I feel like it's a lot of posturing with the Big Ten saying don't schedule them and stuff like that.
I thought they had a Big Ten team on the schedule. They don't. So I thought this was going to be something for this season where it's like we're pulling out of the game.
Here's what I want. All these guys throwing out what should be done and what should be done. Turn over your laptop and your phone for 24 hours. Let's look at some bones you got, Holmes.
That's why I'm surprised. I'm with you there. And like,
you know what's interesting is if Sorsby, if they would have made, it's another reason why, don't make them employees.
Yeah.
Because if he's an employee and he goes to the boss and says, I have a problem, I need to go to, they can't fire you.
Hmm?
No, you're protected by your contract and your health services, which is how it's supposed to be. Then there's the other side that when people get in trouble, one of the best ways to get out of certain situations without walking the tightrope, sort of the bending it a little bit, is people will admit themselves to rehab.
Mm.
It changes the legal status of the problem.
And he went to rehab, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They said it was a 35-day rehab. That was a new number.
Yeah.
He did the anti-Amy Winehouse and actually went to rehab.
And that's like, I feel bad because he clearly has a problem. Like, as a freshman in college, you bet $90,000. Like, that's an issue.
This kid, he has, when they came out and said he has a gambling addiction and he has anxiety. As a person in recovery, this guy is masking his emotions and his feelings of something else that's bothering him.
Yeah.
That's manifested for years. And the feeling he gets when he places that bet and watches that game makes him feel better than he does without it.
Yeah.
That's why people drink, because they don't like the way they feel about themselves sober. So if I put this medicine, this Tylenol in me, Crown Royal, my feelings change, and then it masks how I really feel about myself, and I feel better about myself, even though it's a facade. So I have sympathy for what he's going through individually. It's the circus around him that everybody's jumping on the bandwagon. I'd say, you know what we should do? Since we've got this big problem, we're going to take all the advertising and gambling down.
Yeah.
Nobody suggested that yet.
Well, let me ask you this too, and I know this won't happen. This is probably a stupid question. Wouldn't be my first, but like, NCAA suspended this guy. Judge overturned it, correct? Mm-hmm. Like, what if the Texas Tech coach staff was just like, Brendan, we want you to be a part of the football team, but like, you can't play. Like, you can't. We're going to take a morality standpoint and hope everybody else in the country, instead of hiding what their players do, finally says, hey, let's make a change. Let's clean it up. We're going to clean it up ourselves and not play this guy.
But then I feel like you run into the issue with like the billionaire dumping all the money in. It's like, well, I gave you all this money to bring in Sorsby.
Well,
and
there
now
we
he's not
go.
gonna play.
Yeah.
Money's involved on all aspects of this.
But like, the only way to fix it is to actually have people fixing it.
Yeah. And they're leaning on, are we taking something away from him that could make him worse? Well, you know what? The number one thing for him is recovery. And if that's not number one and playing is number one, the chances of somebody relapsing is pretty high.
Well, and
Real high.
Speaking of someone from experience and stuff, and I don't want to make light of it, but Coach, 35 days, he's cured. He's fine.
He's not cured.
I know, exactly. But that's what they're saying here, right? Like, he went to rehab.
Yeah,
we're good.
Tinkerbell didn't come in with the dust and sprinkle it.
Yeah.
That didn't happen.
I know. My point being, take a year.
He has admitted that he has a problem, which is the first thing you have to do. He's done that.
Because he got...
All the work now that he does is recovery.
Did he do this without getting caught?
I think there was
How did he get caught?
I think there was like an investigation into him, but I don't think they had their like findings public or rulings.
I think he came out pretty early and admitted like stuff before he got caught with it, actually. But
he got caught while he was at Cincinnati, right?
Well, he was betting when he was at Indiana.
Got him on some stuff for Cincinnati.
Yeah,
he was betting at Indiana, caught at Cincinnati. Now he's at Texas Tech.
This is from a source who's worked in the government, and he told me that the satellite usage on this gambling stuff, the monitoring of the sites and the hits, they have an area that they will consider a hot spot. So there's a grid over it.
Yeah.
A grid. And when the activity gets high in certain spots, it'll be a hot spot. So they know X amount of gambling is going on in that spot. That's how they found the base. Remember Cincinnati had the baseball thing, the gambling? That was a little bit, but it was explained to me. So if you were at Cincinnati and the baseball team just got busted on a gambling thing, the last thing you want to do is gamble. Because they're watching you twice as much.
Well, it's obvious, too. This is dumb, but the basketball guy that was telling his buddies, hey, I'm not playing or I'm going to leave the game.
No, Javante Porter.
Porter, yeah.
He was in with the mob.
And he was like, hey, take the under on my points tonight, and I'm going to sit on the bench.
Was that the NBA guy?
Yeah.
But he's playing.
No.
Not this guy.
Who's the guy that sat out a year? Had to sit out a year, and he's back playing. Somebody in the NFL.
I don't know.
In the NFL, you had Calvin Ridley.
The receiver, Calvin Ridley.
He was hurt and betting on the Falcons to win, still betting, obviously. And then Jamison Williams was suspended for betting college football and UFC. He wasn't even betting NFL.
Right, and I think that's changed.
That changed since, and he only got like a 4-game suspension.
So they said it's okay to gamble in certain instances.
Yeah.
I mean, it's stupid.
Well, I don't know, though. Like, the whole thing is...
It's either you can or you can't. Or it's going to lead to, well, if I'm gambling on this other thing, eventually, if I have a problem, I'm going to say, screw it. My addiction will lead me to do it. No, it'll do it.
Yeah.
And the NBA stuff is the crazy stuff because, like, they're throwing games, they're throwing their points. It's not like Sorsby betting on the team to win that he's playing on. I mean, obviously, it's all bad.
Okay, you're an alcoholic, and they just say, you know what, just drink wine coolers.
Yeah, I get your point.
I will. Now I'm going to drink 37 of them.
Yeah.
Because that's going to be the equivalent, at what are they, 6% or something like that? You would know.
No, I don't know the percentage of
What's the percent of alcohol that was in each one of those Everclear shots?
I don't know.
Is it 180 proof, 100 proof?
I don't know. It's just like, here, have some of this.
Oh, you didn't even inspect it?
No. It's friends.
See, I told you there's another chapter. There's something else we don't know.
Method Man song where he says drinking
who
90 proof vodka.
Was there somebody you were trying to see? You were working?
It's just my friends. We're at the lake.
Who are you trying to impress over there?
Come on.
If I'm trying to impress somebody, I'm not going to be like, yeah, I'll play this athletic.
Yes, right. Yeah. I'm going to go show my skills.
Yeah, what?
And wiffle ball.
Watch this, honey.
Let me hit this curve ball on a wiffle ball with a bat that's that round.
Yeah.
Were y'all big bat or just skinny yellow bat?
I couldn't tell you.
You
This was a while ago.
How long ago was it?
Beginning of May. So about a month and a half.
It wasn't that long ago. You can't remember the bat?
I've been through a lot since then. Surgeries and pain pills.
His brain's fried from fentanyl.
Oh, man.
They had me feeling good.
Somehow we got back to the Jared through all this.
Lefty.
Where you been at, Hud?
What do you mean?
Lately. What teams you seen? Coaches you talked to? People you talked to?
I went to see UC Wake, and there were NC State on the route.
Okay.
I was going to go I had scheduled to go also by Kentucky, and unfortunately they had that player pass away.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
2 days ago.
Kentucky has a new coach.
Yeah, the Oregon defensive coordinator.
Okay.
Yeah. I was just ready to meet with the nutritionist and see me some Joe Sloan.
Joe Sloan, and they just got another Pirate, Ryder Giles, back with Kentucky. Yep. He was there, then at Elon, and then back to Kentucky. Will Stein.
Okay, what's the thing going on about who's got a chance to win the national champ? Oh, Elon. Isn't there a coach that's in the World Series that was at Elon? In the College World Series? Isn't it one of the head coaches, an Elon guy? Because they were like the Elon pipeline with
Troy?
Signetti. Maybe it is Troy.
I don't know, Coach. I'll have to check on that.
How come I have all sports scoop?
Well, you don't have any scoop. You just said this guy might have coached somewhere, and you don't even know his name.
There's a guy that was at Elon, and now he's in the College World Series.
Okay. Who?
I don't know.
There's only 8 teams.
Yeah, it's like, what?
You got the laptop?
I mean,
I don't have that information. I'm sorry. Hud asked earlier, and I'll throw the question to you. What is you got one TV, one remote, and all these things are on at the same time.
Ooh.
Stanley Cup final, NBA finals, College World Series, World Cup. What are you watching first?
College World Series.
Okay. And you do have a baseball background. You been to Omaha for the College World Series?
No.
Is that on the list?
Yes, and it's really stupid that I'm not.
What, this year, currently?
Anytime.
Or anytime?
Like, what are you waiting for?
You been to Williamsport? You care about Little League World Series?
Been by there and stopped.
Yeah.
And I've been to where the Hall of Fame is.
Cooperstown?
Went to the tournament when Jack was playing, and I slept in the barracks with the team.
I had a buddy who and this is a year or so ago, but a little cookout, and he said, "Yeah, we were just with my son at Cooperstown playing a tournament.
Massive.
That's pretty damn cool.
It's and the umpires dressed like the old timey umpires. Some of them have like the pad and stuff.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Like the shield.
Yeah,
I hadn't seen that in forever. That's crazy. Let's take a break.
Now I'm out.
You've had enough of
to get beat up.
Come on, man. Well, I think one more segment.
You got to elevate that thing.
When I get home, I mean, it's fine now. I got to start putting weight on it, so it's going to be swole either way.
When we return, we'll get our Simply Divine Oil and Wine Best of Pirate Radio. We'll hear a couple of comments from some guests this week and more with Greg Hudson. Back with you, Pirate Radio Live after this.
Looking for friendly service and hometown convenience? Make it Country Mart in Pitt County. With 2 great locations already serving our community, Country Mart is your one-stop shop for fresh hot food, cold drinks, snacks, fuel, and everyday essentials, all with the fast, friendly service you can count on. And we're growing. A brand new location is coming soon on Highway 11 right across from Aiken Grifton High School. From breakfast biscuits to afternoon pick-me-ups and the best fuel prices in town, Country Mart keeps Pitt County moving. Country Mart, local, convenient, and always friendly.
Ready to take the road less traveled? This June, get behind the wheel of a new 2026 Subaru Outback Premium at Capital Subaru of Greenville. With $4,304 total due at signing, you can lease it now for $305 a month for 36 months. That's all happening right now at Capital Subaru of Greenville, off Memorial Drive, or online at capitalofgreenville.com. Proud official partner of the ECU Pirates. Price does not include licensing costs or registration fees. See dealer for details. Offer expires June 30th, 2026.
Is your car making strange noises, or that check engine light still won't go away? At Bell's Fork Truck and Auto Service in Greenville, we take the stress out of car care, from quick oil changes to full service repairs. And diesel truck service too. Our certified technicians deliver high quality work without the high dealership prices. No guesswork, no pressure. Just honest, dependable service to get you back on the road with confidence. Don't let a small issue turn into a costly repair. Stop by today or schedule your service now. Bell's Fork Truck and Auto Service, keeping Greenville moving.
A quick getaway to paradise is as easy as breezing into 34 Degrees North restaurant at the Beaufort Hotel. Enjoy coastal Carolina cuisine featuring fresh local seafood or savor their hand-cut steaks. It's the premier dining destination on the Crystal Coast. The waterfront restaurant serves breakfast, lunch, dinner, and their popular weekend brunch. 34 Degrees North restaurant in Beaufort is open daily. Visit their website, 34degreesnorthrestaurant.com, or call 252-838-7250. 34 Degrees North restaurant at the Beaufort Hotel.
CopyPro, the professional office systems people, have been serving Eastern North Carolina since 1971. From Greenville to Wilmington, businesses trust CopyPro for reliable technology, award-winning service, and top brands like Konica Minolta and Ricoh. Need multi-function printers, document management, or network solutions? CopyPro delivers powerful tools backed by certified technicians and a team dedicated to your success. CopyPro, professional people, professional systems, powerful results. Visit copypro.net or call 756-3175 today.
If you're looking to make someone's day a little sweeter, Nothing Bundt Cakes has the perfect treat. From our bite-sized buntinis to our delicious 8 and 10-inch bundt cakes, every cake is baked fresh daily and topped with our signature cream cheese frosting. Birthdays, celebrations, office treats, or just because. There's always a reason for a bundt cake. Come see us in Greenville in the Law Promenade Shopping Center near Longhorn and let us help you share a little joy, one bundt at a time. Nothing Bundt Cakes. Make life a little sweeter every day.
This July 4th, celebrate America's 250th in the original Washington, where history comes to life. Festivities begin Friday, July 3rd at 4:30 p.m. with the grand opening of the city's brand new History Museum. On Saturday, kick off the day with the Founding Fathers 5K at 8 a.m., explore history exhibits, and enjoy free trolley rides from 10 to 2, and live music from 7 to 9 p.m. Then look to the skies for a spectacular fireworks show at 9:15 p.m. Come walk through 250 years of history, celebration, and community, right here in the original Washington. Learn more at visitwashingtonnc.com.
Chico's Mexican Restaurant is where the fiesta never ends. Grab your amigos and head to Chico's every Wednesday for shrimp tacos for only $11.99. Plus Wednesdays, all Mexican imports are just $3.49. Thursdays, enjoy your favorite beef, chicken, or vegetable fajitas, also just $11.99. For Mexican food and fun, it's got to be Chico's Mexican Restaurant in downtown Greenville and online at chicosrestaurant.com. Chico's, where the fiesta never ends.
This is Isaiah Winstead. You're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour is brought to you by Carolina Eagle Distributing, celebrating 150 years of Budweiser all year long. This Bud's for you from Carolina Eagle, serving the Pirate Nation since 1989. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Tiebreakers is open every day at 11 a.m. and is the best place to watch your favorite sports while enjoying the best wings in town, along with sandwiches, appetizers, cold beer, and more. Follow Tiebreakers on Facebook and Instagram for daily updates. Tiebreakers with 2 locations in Greenville at Bells Fork and on Greenville Boulevard and on Railroad Street in Winterville. Now let's head back into PRL. Here is your host, Clip Rock.
Back with you, Pirate Radio Live on a hot Friday.
Man, it is.
She's smoking.
It's hot.
Hotter than mule, as Bryce Williams would say. Shirley, let's get our Simply Divine Oil and Wine Best of Pirate Radio. You can discover Simply Divine Oil and Wine in Arlington Village, your go-to for exceptional wines and gourmet olive oils. Not sure what to choose? Kimberly and our expert team will help you find the perfect fit. You can follow them on Facebook and Instagram. They'll tell you about fun upcoming events like monthly wine tastings, along with trivia every Thursday. Simply Divine Oil and Wine, elevate your pour. We talked to Tyler Sneed. Hud would have loved coaching Tyler Sneed. I wonder what they have him listed as for his height. He is a little dude. And they got him listed at 5'7", so he's probably 5'5".
What's he do?
He is a wide receiver currently for the Montreal Alouettes. Had 100 yards and a touchdown week 1, getting it done, and now is kind of a veteran. He's got a Grey Cup, he's got an All-Star appearance, and he talked about being a veteran on the team.
Yeah, yes, sir. I mean, once you in one place for a while, and you kind of grind with the same guys, and do good out there on the field, kind of become like a veteran presence. I guess it's my 4th year, which is crazy to think of, and I don't feel that old, but I see a lot of younger guys coming in now, and I've kind of tried to step up into that leadership role. And just help out younger guys, because I was once there, and it felt like really wasn't that long ago. So it's been a new kind of challenge for me, but I'm still getting used to it, still kind of new to it, but excited for it. And just ready for the year to be with this group of guys and see what we can learn from each other and see how it goes.
Hud got some of his highlights here you can watch. He was a walk-on, and
yeah, I remember.
Just can't. Yeah, okay, you remember him now. He just the stud, just got open.
Just against Memphis,
just got open. This is UConn.
Oh.
Holton Ahlers looking for him, got him easy there, and good for him to be. He got a very small cup of coffee with the Steelers. I think a training camp deal, but is now north of the border and making plays. They're throwing fade passes to a 5'7" guy.
Boy, you got to put it on the money on that one.
But yeah, awesome.
That's
for him.
great to hear.
Yeah. Also, Danny Beal. You're a Danny Beal fan.
What?
Talked to DB earlier this week. And we've got Jake Agnos in-house, who will be the new pitching coach at ECU, the former Pirate lefty, and asked Danny what qualities he has to make him a good pitching coach.
Well, I'm sure you guys probably, all like the media people, probably could have said the same thing when they hired AK. Like, he's never been a pitching coach, so what makes him a good fit? But I think the fact that he's personable, he knows what it takes to win in East Carolina. He's one of like the nicest dudes on the planet, first and foremost. He's really good at pitching, so he knows a lot about it, and he's been practically a big leaguer, so he knows what it takes to be good, and he knows what it takes to win at East Carolina, and he's going to be able to be obviously recruit in North Carolina at a really high level just because he's been around for so long, and he's going to mesh really well with Coach Godwin, who's made I think a great move doing that. So it's going to be, I don't think there's anything to worry about with Jake. If people are worried that they're wrong, I think he's going to do a great job. And I think it's a good move hiring in-house for sure.
That is Danny, who I heard in his voice at the beginning of that clip. Listen to him go after me and the media.
I heard that.
Hit that again. Hit Danny Beal
You
again.
guys.
Or not. Hit Danny Beal again real quick. Just the beginning.
Well, I'm sure you guys probably, like the media people, probably could have said the same thing when they hired AK.
You guys.
Sound like Greg Hudson coming after us.
You guys. Oh, you guys.
Because I brought up the old, never been a coach before, which I guess the argument could be every coach at some point has never been a coach before. So there you go. All right.
What? Are those his?
Oh, no. Hud, leave the boy alone.
We're gonna
Shirley, take him.
Snort him.
Greg Hudson said off the air he would not have helped Jerry. Now, Hud is a caring guy, but once he found out how Jerry got hurt, he said he wouldn't have helped him in and out of his truck.
Dumbass. No way. I'm not helping a fool. That's part of the suffering. He completely earned that pain and suffering.
All right, fair.
Like you guys are in here feeling sorry for him.
You watching any Canes?
A little bit.
A little bit. Not really into it.
I'm glad they're doing well.
Yeah. I guess Ohio is not
Columbus,
a northern
Columbus
state. Was it Midwest or North? Like, was hockey a thing when you were growing up at all?
We had the Cincinnati Stingers that I used to go to the games.
But like kids, or did y'all play? Or
here's where I know it wasn't a big deal. When I moved to Minnesota, and a guy asked me if my kids were going to play hockey, and I said, "Well, he'll be 6 in February," and he went, well,
he's aged out.
He's gonna be behind.
Late start, man.
He's serious.
That's crazy.
3.
That's wild.
Because they put those double blade skates on them,
training wheels,
and they said it's easier to teach hockey than basketball. Hand a kid a basketball, what's he do with it? He just drops it and it rolls away. Hand somebody a stick. They instantly know how to grab it.
Okay.
And then they use the stick to hold them up. And they can skate. So they're a 3-wheeler.
Ah.
I didn't know. I didn't even put that together.
I love that.
He just looked at me like, no, he's going to be behind, man. He's going to be a struggle.
I love your kid goes out day 1 for hockey tryouts as a 6-year-old, and the coaches are like, nah, he's too.
Right?
He's too.
Yeah, but they probably have to put him with the 3-year-olds.
They dominate.
No. Like, who's this?
Or the 3-year-olds are skating all around him and stuff.
What's wrong with this kid?
That's awesome.
What bus he ride in on?
Greg Hudson joining us. Hud, what's the rest of your summer looking like as far as your travels? You got any plans, or you just hanging?
Still trying to hit as many schools as possible.
And for people that don't know, what are you doing at these schools?
Meet with the nutritionist on the protein products that we offer them, and the protein drink that's I think is a great one because it's the most protein per ounce that you can get. You only need 8 ounces for 26 grams of protein, and it comes in a box like wine in a box.
Is this retail, or is this only for like schools? And
depends on the how you're utilizing it, whether you're buying it wholesale, and then your volume's got to be a certain level, and then retail to some of the customers.
Do you want to? What is it called?
P26.
Okay.
And then coming soon in the squeezable pouch is soft serve ice cream with protein.
You had me at ice cream,
right?
Shirley, do you have the John Tortorella clip I told you to get? Is the coach of Vegas. Greg Hudson's been in this situation before.
Let me hear this.
Hit that, Shirley. Do you have
John,
yeah, you got the question too? Okay.
John, did you consider at all going to Aiden Hill in the third period, or was there any conversation you thought about
Christ. That could be the stupidest question I've heard.
I love that. It's the best.
And sometimes you'll hear that.
And was it?
They'll say that and then go on with an answer.
And they answer it.
But no, that was the end. That was it.
Good for him.
Yeah.
Was it a stupid question? Do you know the background of the
Well, he's given up a lot of goals, but
he was talking about putting in another goalie?
Yeah.
That's a dumb question.
But at game 6 in the Stanley Cup or game 5.
Yeah, because then when you at that situation you make that change,
you kill the other guy.
The other guys are like, well, what are we doing? And then everybody's like, well, he should have done that sooner, So the perception is worse than the fact, and it's a dumb question. That's stupid.
Remember Philip Henry? He was on the team when you were.
Oh yeah.
Don't talk about the fumble at the one.
I just said that's the first thing that came to mind. Not that I was going to bring it up, but you since you said it, I just.
But I remember
got a little sweat going right there.
Oh no! It was Tyrod Taylor and Nathan Peterman, and I remember he said you can't bench Tyrod and Peterman and put Tyrod back in. If you're going to bench him, you got to roll with him. And then the next week, Peterman threw 4 interceptions.
He gone.
And they put Tyrod back in.
Yeah.
They're like, well, there is an exception to the rule. When you throw 4 picks.
Yeah.
Like in the first half, I want to say.
Yeah, you had me at 2.
But to that point, Hud, like if you do take a guy out, you're killing somebody's confidence, and the team is looking at it too. Like,
Yeah. I just was talking about this with Scotty Robinson. We were talking about coaching and stuff, and I mentioned that I said, well, I coached the running backs one year in my career, and we had our star running. I was using an example about dealing with players and all the stuff you deal with, emotions. But I said, wait till you coach the running backs. There's one ball. Oh man, there's one tailback, and that's some of the biggest egos on the team.
All of them ran for 5,000 yards in high school, so they're all
And I didn't need 2 chairs in my office. I needed a couch because it was psych services every day. I used my master's in counseling that year a lot. And this guy was our horse. He was tough. He's one of the reasons we beat Wisconsin the next year because he was running dudes. He was a good player, really good player, and he'd fumbled twice in the first half. And the head man wanted to pull him, and I was like, I just didn't really feel good about number 2, even though he was a good player. I said, Coach, the odds are in our favor that it won't happen again.
What a thing to say, yeah.
That's what I said to him. And it didn't. He scored 2 touchdowns. So, but I wasn't going to. If he'd have fumbled the 3rd time, he was dead.
You had to, yeah.
You get a hat trick and something,
That is an easy criticizable position, coaching position to talk about too. Like, because you've got the guy, you want to get him lathered up, they say, and get him rolling and get him into the game, take some hits. But you also want a change of pace, a fresh guy. You're right, man. That might be one of the toughest positions to coach.
It's
because your quarterback coach, there's only one ball, but you've got one guy that's going to be better than the others. Running back, a lot of those guys are pretty similar.
The number one guy that screws up the running game.
Well, I was going to say something on the O-line, but you're saying
it's the running back. They run the wrong track. They miss their, they're reading too, on what guys do if they got certain.
Yeah.
It's all synchronized and it matches up to the offensive line. I told you the shoulders and stuff like that.
I don't see that live, but when they point out on a replay or something, hey, he missed this hole. There's a gaping hole when this guy's running.
Yeah, he goes over there.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's when you take him out of the game.
Yeah.
Because they're helping the other team.
Greg Hudson joining us. Hud, you can stick around and keep charging your phone. I'm going to run a little Brian North interview when we return. Talk a little hockey.
How long does that go for?
We'll run about 10 minutes of it.
Yeah.
More to go. Hour 3, Pirate Radio Live.
Talk to the intern.
Hot Friday. Hud and Victor when we return after this.
It's the final days of the massive store closing liquidation at Bostic Sugg Furniture. Now all remaining inventory must be evacuated, liquidated, and eliminated for pennies on the dollar. Every living room and every dining room, every bedroom and every mattress must go off the floor and out the door. Our floor must be broom swept clean. Final days means nothing stays. Don't wait. It's the final days of the massive store closing liquidation at Bostic Sugg Furniture. 2115 East Fire Tower Road in Greenville. See store for details.
At Tiebreakers, we pride ourselves on serving
big, juicy wings.
I'm talking
big and juicy.
Our chickens are the same ones that kick sand in the other chickens' faces. If our chickens played football, they'd be linebackers. The competition's chickens, they'd be
skinny little kickers.
Trade those kickers in for linebackers. Join us today for
big, juicy wings.
All season long at Tiebreakers.
Tiebreakers, with 2 locations in Greenville and on Railroad Street in Winterville.
Hey, Pirate Nation. Frank Etheridge here with First Flight Credit Union. Ready to save money on your current automobile loan? Right now, our road to savings couldn't be faster. At First Flight, we're making borrowing easy with our limited-time auto refinance promotion. Apply today at one of our branches located in Greenville, Newbern, Havelock, Morehead City, and Cary to see how one of our experienced lenders can beat your current auto loan rate by 0.5%. All local residents are membership eligible. Terms and conditions do apply. First Flight is insured by the NCUA and an equal housing lender. Go Pirates.
Dang Burrito on Red Banks Road is rolling the good, combining bold global flavors with chef-driven techniques to create flavor bombs you won't find anywhere else. From their classic jerk chicken to their legendary pork belly, they're serving up fresh tacos, bowls, and burritos that defy the ordinary. Order ahead at order.dankburrito.com or download the Dank Burrito app. Join Dank Burrito Rewards today to start stacking points and earning free food with every bite. Check them out at 108 Red Banks or drop into their flagship Dank Burrito in Morehead City while you're cruising the Crystal Coast. Dank Burrito, stay Stay hungry, stay dank.
Ahoy, Pirate Nation! Orientation season is here, and there's only one place to gear up before your ECU journey begins. University Book Exchange. At UBE, we want to be the first to welcome you to Pirate Nation. As the largest retailer of ECU merchandise in the world, we've got everything you need to show your pirate pride from day one. From the newest ECU apparel and accessories to school supplies, dorm essentials, and more, you'll find everything you need to start your semester in style. University Book Exchange, where every pirate's journey begins.
The biggest sporting event in the world, and a superior light beer to match it. Michelob Ultra. For every match, every goal, every superior play on the world's biggest stage. Because from the pitch to the pour, superior is worth playing for. Michelob Ultra, official beer sponsor of the FIFA World Cup 26. Enjoy responsibly. Copyright 2026, Anheuser-Busch Michelob Ultra Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Miss Shirley, play my dad's commercial now.
Okay, Lincoln, you got it.
Looking for the best ride on four wheels? I'm Brian Harris with 360 Golf Carts in Greenville. From parts to sales to service, we've got you covered with E-Z-Go, Club Car, and rugged utility carts ready to roll. Locally owned and operated, we'll even deliver right to you. Come see me on Highway 43, just past D.H. Conley High School, or visit 360golfcarts.com.
360 Golf Carts, pirates supporting pirates. Arr!
If you're looking for a delicious home-cooked country breakfast or lunch, look no further than CD's Grill. CD's Grill in Winterville has the best country cooking around. Start your day with CD's mouth-watering homemade cheese biscuits, eggs cooked to order, and pancakes so big and fluffy there's no way you leave hungry. Open Monday through Friday from 5:30 a.m. until 2 p.m. and Saturday from 5:30 to 11 a.m. CD's has lunch specials and an all-you-can-eat salad bar. Stop by, say hey to owner Jason Brown and the CD's crew. CD's Grill, 111 West Fire Tower Road in Winterville. CD's Grill, the best country cooking around.
This is Parker Bird from ECU Baseball, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour is brought to you by Carolina Eagle Distributing, celebrating 150 years of Budweiser all year long. This Bud's for you from Carolina Eagle, serving the Pirate Nation since 1989. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Is your car making strange noises, or is that check engine light not going away? At Bell's Fort Truck and Auto Service in Greenville, they take the stress out of car care and deliver high-quality work without the high dealership prices. No guesswork, no pressure, just honest, dependable service to get you back on the road with confidence. Bell's Fort Truck and Auto Service, across from Speedway on Charles Boulevard in Greenville. Now let's head back in to PRL. Here's Clip.
All right, back with you, Pirate Radio Live. Coach Hud still hanging out, and we'll get Brian North on the Turner home team live line. He joins us here on this Friday. North, how you doing?
I'm hot. I'm sweating.
And I love that the sport, known for being a cold sport, gives out its championship on the hottest days of the year, and that is the NHL and the Stanley Cup. And the Carolina Hurricanes, one win away from bringing North Carolina a professional sports championship like they did 20 years ago. And, man, another awesome night in Raleigh last night, Brian, with the Canes winning at home, and now they got 2 games to try to win one more.
Yeah, and that's always, the toughest thing sometimes is to close out those championships. And so going on the road to Vegas Sunday, and then, you kind of want to finish it there. You'd love to celebrate with a home crowd like they did 20 years ago, but I think they're going to try and do everything they can possible to win that cup on the road, because you don't want to chance any fluke bounces that could happen in the Game 7, even on your home ice.
Do you remember, Brian, last time the Canes won? I know they take the Stanley Cup is like more popular than the players and coaches and anybody else, so they take it around. Did they make trips to Eastern North Carolina? Do you remember that at all?
Yep, Camp Lejeune, Atlantic Beach. Somebody brought it down to Atlantic Beach. So yes, it made a few tours around. Glenn Wesley was closely with Camp Lejeune and stuff, and he was the one who took it to Lejeune, and I believe it was him and somebody else who took it to Atlantic Beach as well.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. The cup at Atlantic Beach. Man, Jordan Stahl just continues to etch his name in Hurricanes history, and he's probably already there. I've talked about it this week with Brooks Hill and Wade Minter, but at this point, Brian, I mean, if he wins, he's going up probably in the rafters or something as a legend. But how about he's not just a captain relaying messages and motivation at this point. He is helping them win games, and scoring in all these Stanley Cup games has been tremendous.
What's crazy is that he's mostly a defensive guy, even as a forward, but he's always been kind of one of those defensive frontline guys. So scoring has never been like his forte, but for him to go on this binge, for him, this is a binge. It's been really impressive, and he's trying to tamp down the limelight, doesn't want to talk about it. And look, he's been able to stay focused. And the fact that he's got, 6 goals in 5 games, pretty incredible. And, following his brother's footsteps, because he won the cup there with Carolina 20 years ago. So it's been a really neat story. That, along with Brandon Bussey now stepping in and Frederick Anderson going basically AWOL. It's interesting how they've been able to kind of put some of these distractions behind them and are now 1 win away from winning their second cup.
Yeah, we've seen it in other sports, Brian. I was thinking about like Jeff Hostetler coming in for Phil Simms, or Kurt Warner, and he started week 1 when Trent Green got hurt preseason, but nobody knew who he was. And was there, I was too young, but I think, did Doug Williams start the year he won the Super Bowl? I think Jay Schrader maybe was a part of that Redskins team. So
Jay Schrader, yep.
Yeah.
Jay Schrader was the starter that year, and then Doug Williams came in like week 13, 14, something like that. It was late in the season when he took over.
Yeah.
And certainly didn't miss a beat. In fact, he's even better than what Jay Schrader was.
And I guess, it's a little more common in hockey. You see teams go with multiple goalies in postseason, but the way Freddie Anderson played going into the Stanley Cup final, he was the story. Like, he was the man. And now he has been replaced, and Brandon Bussey looks like he's going to go the rest of the way. And I mentioned this too, like Anderson took that hit on the head and a goal that wasn't allowed a couple games back. And I don't know, it hasn't been the same since. Like, is this an injury thing, Brian? Is it a performance thing? What do you think the deal is?
You read between the lines of what's going on in the press conferences, and I saw the beginning of the game last night where the sideline reporter was talking about they brought up an AHL goalie as their emergency goalie for the game. That's how far down Freddie Anderson has gone. So that tells me this is a Freddie Anderson thing. Now, look, Bussey was great during the regular season. I think people were surprised that he wasn't the starter to start the playoffs, but they went with experience in Anderson. He was great, but sometimes, and Rod Brindamore knows them better than I do, those 4 goals and 16 shots, and what was that, game 3? So that led them to put Bussey in. I think they were just trying to get him some work, but man, all of a sudden they score all those goals, force overtime, and Bussey was great. And I just think they felt like they had to go the hot hand. And I'm guessing Anderson probably didn't react really well to being pulled and even being questioned about not being the starter, because that's what I kind of get the indication. He hasn't been at practice. He hasn't dressed. And then he goes AWOL and is not even the emergency goalie. They bring up somebody from the AHL to do this. And oh, by the way, just to throw this in, when Carolina won the Cup 20 years ago, it wasn't Cam Ward who was starting in goal most of the season. I don't even think he started in the playoffs. It might have been Kevin Weeks, but Cam Ward came on in the playoffs and cemented his legacy and was the Conn Smythe Trophy winner. So this has happened in Carolina Hurricanes history before.
Brian North joining us, Turner Home Team Live Line. Canes looking to wrap it up coming up Sunday on the road. We talked we'll have Alex Harper on our show today, and he said off the air he was heading to the Lenovo Center for the road game, which is crazy to see, Brian, and awesome what the Canes, what Raleigh has turned into when it comes to hockey fans, and filling that arena when the team's not even on the ice was really cool to see.
Yeah, and that, again, 20 years ago, they were doing the same thing. And 2002, Redneck Hockey, people got on board. Now, it was harder to do that when they weren't making the playoffs for 10 years or whatever that string was. But no, when you put on a good product, the North Carolina fans, it's the one uniting team.
Yeah.
Right? Everybody's got their own college team. So the Hurricanes are the one uniting team there where everybody likes to get behind. And it's kind of niche, right? It's kind of cool. I don't know if hockey's taken over the South, but I think people kind of feel cool when they're a Hurricanes fan.
And maybe it's because I'm a fan of a different team, but I do feel like it's not even that way in football. Yeah, it's a majority Panthers fans now, but Eastern North Carolina has a Redskins Commanders tie. Cowboys fans are everywhere, Steelers. So I feel like there's more diversity amongst the NFL fans, whereas NHL, a lot of folks like me didn't really have a team before. I watched the Capitals on HTS growing up, Brian, and I guess I would have said when I was 15 years old or whatever, they were my team, but I didn't really care. So, I was ready to adopt the Hurricanes when they came in, like a lot of people.
Yeah, well, football, people play it growing up in the South, and before the Panthers were here, it was easy to root for those teams because of the NFL. I don't think the NHL had any kind of foothold in the Carolinas before the Whalers became the Hurricanes, and so it's been kind of a learning process. But even like basketball, people growing up playing basketball, you had that association. No one grew up playing hockey around here and ever had that kind of affiliation, so that's kind of made it a little bit easier to jump on that bandwagon.
And Brian, do you remember, back the talk getting the Canes from Hartford to here? I mean, were people jacked up, or was it like, okay, let's see what happens here?
I think skeptical was the word. I think Hartford was kind of hockey territory. The people I thought supported the team, but I think it was an arena deal. And then, so when they moved to Carolina, they played 2 years in Greensboro, and nobody attended those games. And so they opened up what is now the Lenovo Center in '99, and they had some pretty good crowds. People were on it because it was a novelty, and then they got good in '01 and then '02 when they made the run to the Stanley Cup Finals. And so I think people quickly, it helps when you're a winner. Get on that bandwagon. And I think the Canes turned around what was a pretty crappy franchise there in 2001, then 2002, and when they were able to go to the Stanley Cup Finals, and that certainly helped get people on board.
All right, got Stanley Cup Finals going on. Got college baseball underway in Omaha, Brian. North Carolina, Ole Miss. That'll be a fun one coming up tonight. And then you got the SEC tournament starting on Saturday with all those SEC teams. Troy, West Virginia earlier today. But North, could this be the year for Forbes and North Carolina? North Carolina to finally win their first one.
Yeah, that's tough. I mean, obviously, their side of the bracket, some people will say it's easier because of Troy and West Virginia being there, but West Virginia's playing really well right now. So, no, I don't know. It's such a long tournament, and you need things to go your way. I would hate to say anybody's the favorite this year because of how crazy the tournament's been. It's just going to be who gets hot and makes the plays at the right time. So I wouldn't give Carolina any kind of advantage or disadvantage in this whole thing. I think you just got to see how it plays out and see if the matchups go their way. But I think they have as good a chance as anybody because they pitch well and they play defense.
Brian North joining us today. North, do you have World Cup fever?
No.
I was wondering, so it's in USA, Mexico, Canada. If this was played at Carter Finley or, it would likely obviously be in the NFL stadium, so Bank of America, could a local news station get clearance to cover, or is there too many hoops to jump through? What's the situation?
Well, so we had 3 teams training in North Carolina this week. You had Scotland and Charlotte. You had, Finland in Greensboro, and there's somebody else that was also in Winston-Salem. So we've had 3 teams training in the heat and humidity here. And so Scotland would not let people come in Charlotte, but in the triad, they were letting people cover their teams. So I think it all depends on the country and what level of importance they put on themselves and what kind of press that they want. So we would cover them if they were in our backyard.
Yeah.
But covering a World Cup game, it's not like we're going to put our camera on the shoulder and get on the sidelines or something like that.
Brian North joining us, Turner Home Team Live Line. Canada with a draw earlier today. USA playing tonight, 9 o'clock, as they will take on Paraguay. We'll take our final break, come back, get Coach Hud's final thoughts. He'll tell you to be nice and more after this.
It's time to shack things up at Burrito Shack. Whether you're craving bold burritos, tasty tacos, or crispy nachos, they got the flavor you're looking for. Made from scratch, chef-inspired, fresh Mex cuisine, served up with a side of laid-back beach vibes. Fast, fresh, and totally delicious, Burrito Shack is where flavor meets the coast. Located in the Lowe's Food Shopping Center in Winterville. Quick, crafted, coastal. Burrito Shack.
Sun's out, guns out in Pirate Nation. It's Lindsey Gray with Carolina Caliber. Things are already heating up with Springfield Armory's hottest deal yet. Buy a model 2020 rifle and get a free XDM Elite 10mm pistol. Celebrate Dad with Savage Arms. Buy any Axis rifle and get $75 back. From home defense and concealed carry to shooting sports gear, plus store-wide markdowns and factory promotions, you can't beat this heat. Shop online or visit Carolina Caliber on Fire Tower Road in Winterville. It's a time-honored tradition.
The NU in New Blue stands for Next Up, and with their Next Up mentality, they are staying hungry to go the extra mile just for you, humbly learning through continuous training and a commitment to remain focused on working smart to deliver a new level of service excellence. Next Up means doing the small things right because your home deserves it. Whether it's plumbing, electrical, or HVAC issues, New Blue is next up and ready to help. Visit callnublue.com or call 252-228-5855. New Blue Service Group, redefining service excellence. Go Pirates!
College is hectic, but where you live shouldn't be. At Pirates Cove, you get your own quiet space and private bathroom. With 2 pools, a fitness center, EV chargers, the only student property with a new soccer mini pitch field, a business room for focus, and a quick ride to campus. No dorms, no drama, just the lifestyle you're looking for. Pirates Cove isn't just where you stay, it's where you live.
The convenience of Pitt Greenville Airport is closer than you think, right outside your front door. With service from American Airlines, you're now connected to destinations around the world, all from PGV. Skip the long lines. Avoid the congestion of larger airports. Fly local and enjoy a faster, easier travel experience. Whether it's business or your next getaway, Pitt Greenville Airport gets you there with ease. Start your journey today at flypgv.com or AA.com. Pitt Greenville Airport. Fast, convenient, and close to home, where the Pirates fly.
What if you could pay what Lincoln factory employees pay for a new luxury vehicle? Right now at East Carolina Lincoln in Greenville, you can. For a limited time, everyone qualifies for employee pricing on every new Lincoln in stock. That means exceptional savings on the sophisticated Lincoln Navigator, the refined Lincoln Aviator, and the stylish Lincoln Nautilus. Don't miss this opportunity to drive home premium luxury at employee-only pricing. Visit East Carolina Lincoln in Greenville today or shop online now at eastcarolinalincoln.com. East Carolina Lincoln. Luxury made more affordable than ever.
Overtime Tavern is the place to be for great food, cold drinks, and all your game day action with over 10 TVs. Swing in today and try a mouth-watering burger, glizzies, wings, or check out their daily specials featuring some of the best items on the menu. OT's has a weekly lineup of entertainment starting Tuesday with Singo, Wednesday is sports trivia with Clip Brock, and Thursday's local acoustic acts playing the tunes. OT's is located on Charles Boulevard across from the Sheets and is open daily from 11 a.m. to midnight. There's always time on the clock at Overtime Tavern.
You know Pip Printing for custom printing and marketing, but do you know they also do custom apparel? Need a company store for your employees, team, or just to sell your custom apparel online? Pip has the team in place to get that up and running for you in no time. Come into our store at 3185 Mosley Drive in Greenville and check out the clearance sale on jackets and coats. Brands by Cutter & Buck, Gildan, and Carhartt with some items as low as $10. At Pip, we do a lot more than you think. Call or come out to see the We Do people at Pip Printing.
This is Rajay Harris, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour is brought to you by Carolina Eagle Distributing, celebrating 150 years of Budweiser all year long. This Bud's for you from Carolina Eagle, serving the Pirate Nation since 1989. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. It was a good day for the stock market. The Dow was up 353 points and ended the week at 51,202. The NASDAQ was up 79 at 25,888. S&P was ahead 37 points at 7,431. That is your Wells Fargo Advisors Stock Market Report. For a personal look into investing, call Wells Fargo Advisors today at 756-6900 in Greenville. Wells Fargo Advisors, LLC, member SIPC. Now let's head back into the show. Here's Clip.
Back with you, Pirate Radio Live. I'm glad I taught Greg Hudson some today because he teaches me a lot every time he's here. He knows that one of the Klitschko brothers' kids will be on the basketball team. So
I'm just jacked about that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna. Is he here now in the summer? meet this guy.
They announced the roster, so he's official. He's in. So yeah,
is he here?
I do not know. I've not seen him with my own 2 eyes.
We got to get him in here.
I've not
seen him walk through the door.
I've not measured to see if he actually is 7'3". But
so if he's 7'3", is that with his with the Nikes on?
Right. Yeah, you got to add that padding there at the bottom.
You're talking with the shoes on. He's
7'5".
He's Ralph Sampson.
Who
coached by Terry Holland,
who has been in these doors, right, Shirley? Yeah, Ralph Sampson has been here.
Yes, he has been here, and yes, it is a sight to see a gentleman.
I saw him on a Delta flight.
Oh, really? In a plane?
Calm Air.
Oh,
the 30-seater or whatever.
Con Air with Nicolas Cage.
Yeah, it was wild. He had his knees up on the seat, pushed forward. He had his knees like that.
I mean, how do I
Did he
live?
have a sunroof on the plane?
It was unbelievable.
Yeah, he came through the door and he literally had to duck to walk through the door.
And these are large doors.
These are large doors, and I was stunned.
Everybody's 7'4" to you, Shirley.
Thank you.
Thank you, dude.
Yeah, great to be here.
Thanks
Good to be back.
for hanging out with us. Always fun. We'll see you Monday, Shirley. Have a good week off. Shirley's got the damn week off. Next week, you came on a good week. We might not be standing next Friday with Shirley gone all week. So
is he coming? Does that mean Les Nessman?
That means Wes will be
Wes
here.
Nessman?
Yeah. Maybe that'll keep you around.
WKRP. I'll stay just to see the
Wes will be here. Thank you, intern Victor. And go USA. Go watch the World Cup action at Nash Hot Chicken, our neighbors here right down the road. They'll be having a big watch party next Friday for the game against Australia, but they'll be out there tonight as well, coming up for USA and Uruguay. All right, for the Hutter, for Victor, for Shirley, and our crew, I am Clip Rock. Coach Hud, any final message for everyone?
Be very nice.
Jeff Charles, take us home.
Have a great night, Eastern Carolina.
Thanks for listening to Pirate Radio Live, an exclusive presentation of the voice of the Pirate Nation. This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, 1250 at 92.7 FM Greenville, WDLX.